let that go by the wayside, guys. Here we go. So today on Dolynny TV, what do we got? We have the 2022, otherwise known as Year 5 live stream for the Toronto Blue Jays. And what this is all about is the 2022 World Series. Right now, we are slated in the ALDS to face the wild card winner, Lincoln Rampage. Welcome in. I'm going to answer a text quickly here. Take a look over the matchups. Viral Sniper, you as well. Tell me who's going to get into the NLDS through the wild card, who will face in the wild card, and who will face if we get to the ALCS. Let me know right now. So I'm just going to answer a text and we will get on with the show. And let's go get on this. Going to a Jays game on Wednesday. Bray, holy crap, that snuck up quick. That is awesome, my man. That is awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Boston's game against LA, and we're going to see what they can do first things first. So I'm just going to make sure everything runs smooth. Let me know if you guys see an ad. I'm going to answer a Facebook question and we'll be good. And there we go. We are good to go. So Rob, ready? Recording some Detroit Become Human. We'll have to wait. Oh, there we go. So the first order of business is to go against Boston and LA to see what they can do in the wild card spot. Now the reason why I'm so intrigued by this is Boston's lineup. Byron Buxton, Andrew Benintendi, Mike Trout, Rafael Devers, Blake Swihart, Nick Castellanos, Conrad Gregor, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who is a former Blue Jay if you don't remember, and Freddie Galvis as well. So Lourdes Gurriel Jr. kind of being able to haunt us here possibly. I actually understand MLB, my man. Welcome in, Clem. Welcome in. So there you go. There's the picks. It's all the question. Is it LA or is it Boston? Eric, welcome in. And so, Bray, do I think you will get a ball? Well, my man, you just got to be sitting in the right section. Unfortunately, I don't know what the right section is. So here we go. So all we have to do is get in here and get against the LA Angels with the Boston Red Sox, see what they can do. And let's go. It's a 7-2 loss for the Boston Red Sox at the hands of the LA Angels. Holy crap. Yes, Clem, where are the good seats in Toronto for balls? So there you go. That is the big news. We are facing the LA Angels in Game 1 of the ALDS. This is going to be absolutely massive. Sitting left field, foul territory, third row. That could be a good little spot. So lineup. Let's go check out the Angels lineup. And Sale choked. Oh my God, didn't he though? That was absolutely rough. 5 innings pitched, 9.0 ERA. That is brutal. And Dalton Simmons had a 200 average. Greg Garcia was 0 for. Mathias, however you say that, 0 for. Justin Upton, 0 for. Brandon Drury had an RBI. 250 out of Brad Miller. Boog Powell, 0 for. Joey Rickard, 33 batting. Who the heck had the RBIs? Well, how about this man himself, Joe Adel? That's who had the RBIs. 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Must have had a grand slam. He had 94 games played, 359 at-bats, 5 homers, 29 RBIs this season, a 248 average, and he propelled them to it. Oh my God, that is a huge contribution out of him, that's for sure. Jay's taking the series. You guys have the confidence. Well, let's go figure it out here. We're going to show you the pitching rotation. We'll have Marcus Stroman, James Paxton, Rico Encarnacion. That'll be who we'll go to in games 1, 2, 3. And then we'll see who we can throw. We will save Rico Encarnacion for Game 4 and maybe throw it in Erasmo Ramirez or Sean Reid Foley should we lead Game number 2 and take it a 2-0 series lead, right? If the chance is to sweep, we'll use a weaker pitcher and save our pitchers, stronger pitchers that is, for later in the series in case we need to, kind of thing. Because if the bullpen blows the game, the bullpen blows the game. That's all there is to it. I can't pick up my charging cord. That is all me. Let's go get into this and figure out what's going to happen here. That's a long enough intro, boys. You know who I'm talking about when it comes to the lineup. Garrett Aker, Albert Almora, Carlos Correa, Chris Bryant, Radek Tellez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Tommy Wells, Dwight Smith Jr., and Aramis Garcia. Yes, sir. Now, Dwight Smith Jr., we finally changed him over to being a right fielder after playing in right field all season long. So let's see what he can do for us in game number 1. Let's get into it against the LA Angels. We're the home team. That's the benefit here, boys. We're the home team. and we just need some good luck. So let's spam the Go Jays Go in the chat. It is Francis against Stroman. One thing I forgot to show you is the pitching rotation for the LA Angels. I haven't even looked at it. James Francis, well, he's a 25-year-old kid, 87 overall, 13-12 record, 4.97 ERA. That is not scary. But you see, it was Shohei Ohtani who started game 1 of their playoff journey, and it was an 8-inning, 7-strikeout, 2.25 ERA performance for Shohei. It's Tyler Skaggs, Garrett Richards in there. The bullpen is quite dusty, to be honest with you. Avoid the setup men, and we will be good. They in the World Series right now, but they are down 5-1 right now. Ooh, there you go, see? So it's LA against Toronto in game 1 of the ALDS. Let's get to it, boys. Let's go get to it. Francis versus Stroman. This is good. We get our rested guy. Wait, you're alive? Justin? You betcha I am. Cougs raid. Oh, boys. Thank you so much, my man. Cougs coming in with a Cougs raid. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, boys. I'm going to take a second and just appreciate this. My man Cougs coming in here and raiding the boys tonight. Take a sip of water so as I have some fresh breath. How's it going tonight, boys? Let me know in the chat. Like I said, we're going into game 1 right here. Are we going Blue Jays versus Angels? Obviously, we're the Angels. No, just kidding. We're the Blue Jays. Come on now. I'm flabbergasted. Got a Cougs raid. This is the first raid I've had in a long, long time, boys. Anyways, Blue Jays against the Angels. Marcus Stroman's who we're sending to the mound. Even Cougs is in here. Heck yeah. Thank you, my man. Are we getting 6K tonight? This could be interesting. Logan, you thought I quit YouTube? You thought wrong. Well, I did, but I didn't. Okay, we'll take a second here to rethink this. What happened to me? I went away for a while, but here I am. I'm back again. Charlie, welcome in. Logan, it's all good, my man. And let's see, what else do we got? Craig, I'll give you a shout out. Christy, I believe that's something else. And Charlie, W's in the chat, boys. Let's go get it. I am pumped up now. Let's go get this W for the boys. Guys, if you need to know anything, thank you, Will. Appreciate you guys being here tonight to witness the 104-win Blue Jays go against the 90-win AL wildcard team, Los Angeles Angels. It is game 1 at the Rogers Center. You betcha. We are going in the the red Canada Day jerseys for the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's go. How many years am I doing? This is year 5. We are going to keep going, boys. We're just going to keep going at this point. Marcus Stroman ready to go to the mound. Subs coming in hard. We are at 5,992. If you guys haven't hit that sub button, make sure to do it. I hope I've sold you on me. I'm just flabbergasted at this point. Like I said, Cougs, you the man. Marcus Stroman to the mound. Let's get this going. Garrett Aker, guys, if you haven't seen the team, Blue Jays are trash. Logan, they're trash in real life. But this Blue Jays team, far from trash. Garrett Aker, Albert Almora, Carlos Correa, Chris Bryant, Rowdy Tellez. Hey, Vladdy G Daddy Jr., Logan, this is GM mode. You betcha it is. And Tommy Wells, Dwight Smith Jr., and Aramis Garcia. And we at the same time. Oh boy. Let's get into game number 1. It's play ball. Now this is pretty simple. We're playing the quick manage. This is the way to get through all the games in one live stream. It's Andrelton Simmons versus Marcus Stroman. It's a ground out to start the game. We're off to a hot start. Greg Garcia grounds out as well. And bing, bang, boom, boys. We're getting there. It's a walk to Matt Thaiss. So now Justin Upton flies out, and we're through 1 inning clean. Let's go, Blue Jays. Guys, 33 in the chat right now. Make sure to spam that Let's Go Blue Jays to get some good old cheer going for the team. James Francis facing Garrett Aker, the star lefty for the Toronto Blue Jays. And it'll be a fly out to start it. That's unfortunate. Albert Almora Jr., let's see Albert Almora get a fly out. That's unfortunate. And let's see, love what you're doing. When I'm not playing Diamond Dynasty, I play just like this, right? Logan, it's a blast, isn't it? Thoughts on Machado to the Dodgers? This is a good question. I think the Dodgers have one window to win it, and if they don't, it's going to be very embarrassing for them. Michael, the Jays in real life absolutely do stink. It is embarrassing. I think they're losing to the Twins 3-0 last I checked. Somebody want to get me a score update on the Blue Jays game? That would be appreciated too. Carlos Correa, anyway. 3rd out of the inning? You betcha. We are on to inning number 2 here in Toronto. It's a ground out of Brandon Drury. Brad Miller grounds out as well. And Boog Powell singles. So now the first base hit goes to the Angels in this series. It's a single for Joey Rickard, and Numata will single home a run. Marcus Stroman getting hit around here, and let's see, it's a pop out, so that's huge. Have faith in the boys in blue. Bleed blue. There we go. So we're down 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning. It's 5-1 for the Twins. That is a rough go. Chris Bryant, let's see. We get a fly out there. Rowdy Tellez will single. So Rowdy Tellez, good to go. Michael Cougs right, you betcha. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. double play to end it. Ay, that is not what we needed right there. Greg Garcia, he'll ground out. Matt Thaiss grounds out, and it's a strikeout. So Stroman comes back strong. Is this the division round? You betcha. This is the ALDS, boys. This is the ALDS. I'm going to take a second to breathe. You betcha this is the ALDS, and we are currently in Game 1. It's Game 1 of the ALDS. We just got to hope for the best right here. Tommy Wells against James Francis, who's had a .5 whip through 2 innings pitched. He'll fly out, will Tommy Wells. Dwight Smith Jr. flies out, and Aramis Garcia grounds out as well. Man, that is a rough inning. We are just not having any luck on the base paths tonight. Marcus Stroman pitching a strong game. What year am I in? This is year number 5 of the franchise mode, so this year 2022. Only in a video game can the Blue Jays make the playoffs. Well, other than those 2 years they did a while ago, but yeah, it's been a rough past 2 years, hasn't it, in Blue Jays land. Brandon Drury strikes out. Good for him. Ground out, and Boog Powell will strike out. So through 4 innings strong for Marcus Stroman. We just need to string together 3 hits like the Angels did and knock in a run. That's as simple as it comes down to, boys. Let's get a walk for Garrett Aker. That's huge. It's an auto steal with Garrett Aker. As soon as you get him on, you just got to auto steal. That's a stolen base. 97 speed, 89 stealing. You know what it's going to be. Is Joey Bats a Blue Jays legend or not? He is 100% a Blue Jays legend. That bomb in the 7th inning, that bat flip, guys, that is a moment that will live in Blue Jays lore for years to come. Came back from dinner and came here from Cougs. Gripply, nice. Thank you, my man. And who's your favorite player in the MLB? Viral, I would have to say right now, Devin Travis. I haven't been following his season too long, but you give me Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the major leagues, I will be loving him all the heck. Albert Almora Jr. singles homer run. We are tied. Let's get those Let's Go Blue Jays chants going in the chat, boys. Let's get it going. We are back even. We are good to go. Carlos Correa, Albert Almora Jr. We are good to be going here. If Carlos Correa can get a walk, he does. Chase Utley, a Hall of Famer. It's tough. He's been on some good teams. He's been a pretty good player all his career, but I don't know. It's the number game might work against him in that aspect. I'm not sure. But let's go Blue Jays, and let's string together a big old home run here for Chris Bryant. It's a single. Either way, we take the lead, boys. We are up on it. Let's go. Let's go. Carlos Correa, Chris Bryant at the base paths. We just got to get Rowdy Tellez a big base hit here. He'll fly out. Doesn't move the runner. That's okay. We're fine. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. double play. That's 2 in a row for him at the dish tonight. Marcus Stroman gets the fly out to start the 5th inning. Utley for sure a Hall of Famer. He has better numbers than 4 second basemen in the Hall of Fame. It's true, but if there, I don't know. It's a tough call. It's a tough call because there's a lot of guys who deserve the Hall that aren't quite in there yet, and Utley's just retiring this year, if you know what I mean. Chase Numata, we'll give him a single. He's 2 for 2. That's a scary moment. Guy at second, and the game is tied. Andrelton Simmons drives in a run, 1 for 3. Greg Garcia flies out. Man to third. Matt Thaiss strikes out. Okay, we're going toe-to-toe. James Francis and Marcus Stroman are dealing today. Having a tough game. Los Angeles, 5 hits in the game. I'm going to take a second to breathe. Take a second to breathe. We're going to be fine. We're going to be good. Tommy Wells, that's why we're going to be good. Right there, Tommy Wells gets the double. Dwight Smith Jr. chance to get a single, if not Aramis Garcia, and then Garrett Aker up with a man at second. Why is Vlad Jr. in the show yet? He was injured there for a while, so he's just coming back from injury. He's in Class A right now, and then once he goes from Class A, he'll probably be going to AAA, and then September call-up situation with Vlad G. Daddy Jr. for sure. Dwight Smith Jr. is going to strike out. That's unfortunate. Aramis Garcia, you got to do it here. Strikes out. Garrett Aker One stolen base, one at bat. He will ground out. That is terrible. 6-1 for the Blue Jays. Just kidding. It's the Twins over the Blue Jays. In the game right now, live on Sportsnet. Blue Jays farm system is stacked. You boys betcha it is. It's actually nice that we finally got some good returns for everything we've been dealing away in years past. So now, Marcus Stroman going into another inning. We'll give him the 6th, and if he clutches it, he clutches it. Pops out, good to go. Aaron Loop should be in a trash can. Aaron Loop's a mess, man. Aaron Loop, if you don't bring him in to face just one batter, it's an absolute garbage trash. Diego, what's up, my man? Not too much. How's your night going? Let me know. Also spam Let's Go Blue Jays in the chat because we're tied 2-2 with one less hits than the Los Angeles Angels. Ground out, and Brad Miller grounds out as well. So we are rocking on through. It's a 2-2 game. Albert Almora Jr. with an RBI, 500 batting average to open up the playoffs. Can Albert Almora get this done? He does. He singles right away. And we're rallying here to start the inning. Carlos Correa. Oh boy, come on. We got to pull through. Chris Bryant, also an RBI in this game. Pitching change coming in. Jake Jewell coming to get it done. At least the Jays aren't in the same position as the Mets. Oh, yeah, you're telling me, Logan. You are telling me, my man. Walk. Chris Bryant draws the walk, so now Rowdy Tellez, who's 1 for 2, has a chance to bang in the go-ahead run. He strikes out. Okay, we can't afford another double play. Thankfully, there's 2 outs. Boom! Let's go! Vladdy G Daddy Jr. Guys, if you ain't spamming the Let's Go Blue Jays in that chat now, don't know what to tell you. 3-run homer, and we are up 5-2. Anyways, let's see. Donaldson should get traded. Well, if he can come back from injury, for sure. And Bautista, what about Quick Bautista? He's with the Mets right now. He's not doing much of anything. Let's go Cubbies. Ooh. Well, Cubs, I think they're in the playoffs on the other side. Hopefully we meet them in the World Series. That'd be a good test. Chris Bryant against who's left on that team? Ooh, pardon me, that's terrible. Remember when the Jays had Vernon Wells? Yes, I do. And somebody's saying, let's go Royals. I don't believe in that. Royals are having a pretty bad year, aren't they? Or are they coming on strong lately? I'm not sure. 5-2. We just got our 6th hit of the ball game. Let's go Dodgers. Everyone's cheering for their own team. Okay, that's fair. You stole almost all of their good players, though, right? Alvin Moore Jr. and Chris Bryant on the team. That ain't bad. What do you think about the Dodgers season? Haven't been paying attention. Someone want to give me a record? And Aaron Hill was so underrated back in his Jays days. Oh, man, Aaron Hill was integral to what the Jays were back then. And Brian Almora Jr. are amazing? You're telling me. Are the Red Sox in the playoffs in this franchise mode? Will? No, they are not. They got eliminated by my opponent, the LA Angels, in the wildcard game. They have Mike Trout. They're pretty good. But the Angels made Chris Sale choke, and it was pretty funny. Just like Bautista, except in the 6th. Exactly. And Dodgers are in first place. Well, now they got Machado. They should be able to stay there, shouldn't they? What do you think about the Jays, Diego? I think the Jays are having a very rough go. But anyway, we got to keep going here. Tommy Wells, he will ground out, and we'll move to the 7th. We'll go to a pitching change and get Danny Barnes and then Sam Sims and Roberto Osuna on to get this going. Actually, you know what? I think Edwin Diaz is probably the better call here. Edwin Diaz, proven performer. He gets a flyout, strikeout, and a flyout. And we are through 7 innings. Dwight Smith Jr., 0 for 2, 8-1. Oh my God, the Blue Jays are just getting blown apart. Ramos Garcia strikes out. And let's see what's going on. Garrett Akers singles. All right, Garrett Akers aboard again. This is good news. Who is my favorite team? You betcha it's the Blue Jays. And remember Adam Lind on the Blue Jays. I have his flashback card on Diamond Dynasty. And 8-1 now. Oh my God, Blue Jays. Once my Dodgers get healthy, this is the best team we've had in forever. And we pick up Machado. Yeah, you guys are looking pretty good. Let's deal with Garrett Aker. It's a stolen base. 2 outs. Albert Almora Jr. up at the dish. How can you not like his chances to knock in a run? He flies out. How anticlimactic is that? So now we get Sam Sims in here. Sam Sims pitching in his first ever Major League postseason game. He will get a ground out, strikeout, and I'll show you the card on Sam Sims. 2.01 ERA in 40 innings pitched this year. and a 45 strikeouts and a 107 whip. He was good. 5 saves as well. Alex Rios was good on the Jays too. Yeah, he fell apart after leaving the Jays. That is for sure. Let's go get Sam Sims a complete inning. Ooh, that sucks. Sam Sims gives up a home run. We're going to go with him for another strikeout, and we are through 8 innings. 2-run lead intact. You guys always had good hitting, just the pitching always sucked. You're telling me, and injuries. Logan, we always had god dang injuries, and it hurt. My bullpen is lights out until that home run, but that's all right. Carlos Correa, chance to come up and get some insurance runs on tap. He gets a single. Everybody except for the bottom 2 in the lineup lights out in this one, at least having a hit or more. Chris Bryant takes a walk, his second walk of the game. And now Rowdy Tellez, chance to knock in a run here. He will double play and get Carlos Correa to third. Vladdy G Daddy, come on, tell me good news. He takes a walk as well. Okay. Pitching was horrible. Remember when McGowan was supposed to be a big thing for you guys? Oh, yeah. You are telling me McGowan, and then he got injured, and then he came back, and then he was injured, and it was just a disaster with McGowan, that's for sure. All right, Tommy Wells, your .333 batting average flies out as well. Who's my favorite player? That would be Devin Travis at this point, but give me Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in a couple of months, and I'll be telling you that. So Sam Sims, an inning pitch, 2 strikeouts. He comes out for Roberto Osuna. This is going to be a good time, guys. Roberto Osuna is going to clutch it right here. He gets the pop out, fly out, and we've got ourselves a Game 1 victory. That's 1 of 3 we need to get on with this. 5-3, home run, 3 RBIs for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I'm just going to quickly check on my phone. I've got a text message to reply to. We'll get that. www.win.com. Grandparents. Oh boy. And there we go. So let's get it. What do you think? What would you do if Vlad Jr. is a bust? Well, at least we have Bo Bichette. I don't know. That would really suck. That would really dampen the spirits of the Toronto Blue Jays faithful. That is for sure. So game number 2. It's no slouch. We have James Paxton coming in here and getting the job going. James Paxton trying to get game 2 victory. We're up 1-0 in the series, guys. We have got this in the bag, I think. James Paxton, and then it'll be Rico Encarnacion to finish it off. Do I like the NFL? I'm not a big fan, but I do watch the occasional Sunday game. Probably won't this year because I don't have TV at home now. But it'll all be good. Garrett Aker, ready to lead it off again. Am I Canadian, Diego? You betcha I am. So it's James Paxton versus Joe Adell. This is what Joe Adell did this season. He was good. Did I cry when DeRozan got traded? No. But I didn't really like the move, and then I realized, well, it's Kawhi Leonard, and if he's as good as he was before he got injured, we're going to be good. Aaron Sanchez from my hometown. I caught a few games for him when he was a senior and I was a freshman. Logan, that's insane, my man. It's awesome. Be wicked. Aaron Sanchez. Probably be able to razz him about the old finger issues now, eh? James Paxton grounds out for the first out of the inning. Canadians are so dumb. No, we're just different than everybody else because we're always freezing to death up here. That's how I'm going to defend it. That's how I'm going to defend it, Diego. All right, James Paxton allows a secondary walk to Greg Garcia. Matt Thaiss gets a base hit. It's a single that scores a run. And let's see, it's a ground out and it's a fly out, and we're thankfully out of the inning. Thank goodness. Celtics are still better. Well, you do have, what's that guy? That guy on the Celtics there. One good guy they traded from the Cavs. I can't think of it. You think Leonard's going to the Lakers? I think if he falls in love with Toronto, you're going to have a big issue. I think you're going to have a very, very big issue. At least you guys are better than my Clippers. That is true. That is true. All right, Garrett Aker lead it off. He pops out. Albert Almora flies out. Carlos Correa doubles. All right, Correa's doubled. He's got a hit in this one. Chris Bryant strikes out, though. And all of a sudden, we are back to letting James Paxton pitch. He gets a flyout, strikeout, and a triple for Perez. Ay. Kyrie Irving. There we go. There's the name I was trying to think of, boys. There's the name I was trying to think of. Do I like soccer? Only when the TFC win the MLS Cup. That's about all I like for soccer. It's a single. Joe Adell scores the run. Is this game 2? You betcha, Charlie. It's game 2. And we get the strikeout, so we're down 2-0 early. Rowdy Tellez gets a leadoff double. All right, let's rally here. Rally time. Let's go Blue Jays, boys. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 3 RBIs last game. He grounds out. Tommy Wells pops out. Dwight Smith Jr. grounds out as well. Ugly. James Paxton gets the ground out, gets the fly out, and gets a strikeout, and we're moving on. Okay, we are good. We are good. Aramis Garcia started out, fly out. Garrett Aker, 2 stolen base, 250 batting average. He will ground out. He's not getting on base. Albert Almora, 400 batting average. He triples. He triples to the wall. That's huge. Carlos Correa, knock him home. He'll fly out. 9 away from 6K. Y'all better subscribe. That is right, Logan. That is right, my man. And Dalton Simmons, James Paxton, let's go. Pop out. Cameron Perkins, strikeout. James Paxton all of a sudden dealing. And single. Joey Ricard. Roberto Perez takes a walk. Joe Adell strikes out, thank goodness. Thoughts on C-Saint? You know what? I haven't watched much of his new content. I was watching a little bit there during the winter, but I have not kept up on YouTube, boys. That's been my downfall recently. And do I play Fortnite? Well, when the boys invite me. I have a little squad I roll with, 2 other guys, and then we find a 4th sometimes, but that's about it. How do I know Cougs? Cougs and I go way back to MLB 16, the show. Now, Cougs had like 500 subscribers when I found him, and I had 800. Yes, at that point I had more subscribers than Cougs, but he was just starting, like he was the start of the revolution of MLB The Show on YouTube, and all of a sudden he started playing with things, experimenting, really editing his videos beautifully, and it paid off. Look at where he is now. He's a beaut. 100%. The work that you put in is the reward you get out. Tenfold on YouTube. All right, strikeout for Chris Bryant. Rowdy Tellez flies out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. gets hit by a pitch. This is lucky. We're going to get aboard with Tommy Wells now. Doubles, homer, run. And we have got ourselves a 2-1 ball game. Let's go Blue Jays, boys. Dwight Smith Jr. grounds out. That's all right. That's all right. We're going to be fine. We've got at least 1 run on the board. We're going to be good. Do you think he'll be in squad 8? I don't know. Don't really know. It depends on what I can contribute to MLB next season. Don't think it'll happen this year. I just got to work on being consistent. My biggest problem is I'm not a consistent YouTuber. I like to live life a little bit too much and not pay attention to YouTube, and that really costs me. But it'll all sort itself out eventually, right? James Paxton, solo home run for Greg Garcia. That is rough. Who do you think will win the World Series? If not the Dodgers, probably Boston. It's going to be Boston and the Dodgers in the World Series for sure this year. Pitch, ground out, Justin Upton doubles. Brandon Drury takes a walk, and we're going to let James Paxton face him, and that's it. Nico, welcome in, and Jordan, welcome in. Fielder's choice. Cameron Perkins strikes out. Thank goodness, there we go. All right, so James Paxton is out after 5 innings. Aramis Garcia gets the chance to start the inning off against Jarrell Cotton. He'll ground out. Garrett Aker grounds out. He's 0 for 3. Albert Almora grounds out as well. Ay, man, this is rough. Will, you like that, eh? You like that a lot. So we're going to get Joe Biagini in to pitch the 6th. See what he can do. He'll get a fly out. Roberto Perez gets the strikeout, and Joe Adell triples again. He's got himself a lot. Boston going to win the World Series. Yeah, it's probably. Dodgers in 6, you think? Greg Garcia strikes out, so Joe Biagini does his job. I remember when MLB 16 came out, people were mad at you for clickbaiting. Yeah, people really started to take the clickbait thing seriously in MLB 16. 15 wasn't so much of a big deal because there was only about 12 guys that were doing MLB The Show in 15. And now all of a sudden it's really taken off and everybody's doing MLB The Show. And that's not a bad thing. That's a really good thing. Carlos Correa, 400 batting average. Do I like basketball? So-so. Not a huge fan. Not a, like, you know what I mean? Not a huge fan. Not fan, if you know what I mean. Now everyone clickbait now. Exactly. Everyone's on the clickbait game now. I'm going to move the camera down as you saw. Carlos Correa, solo homer. It's 3-2. Let's go, Correa. That is huge, my man. That is huge. We are down 3-2. We only have 5 hits this game. Double for Chris Bryant. All right. We're off to a good start. Rowdy Tellez flies out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounds out. Tommy Wells, you've had an RBI this game. 2-run homer to take the lead. Oh, Tommy Wells, that is huge production out of the 6-7 holes. Comeback is real. A 4-3 game, and it's a 7-hit effort, and we've got ourselves a good go here. Dwight Smith Jr. over. He's going to see a pitching change. Mike Montgomery comes on. It's a flyout, and we're out of the inning. So now all of a sudden, Joe Biagini, the man in charge for the win. We're going to get Edwin Diaz. Actually, we're going to go with Danny Barnes this game. See what we can do. Do I watch TD Barrett? I just watched his story time about baseball. Pretty much to understand it so as I could do my own. But I like him. I'm really close to him, actually. Hopefully run into him one of these days down south here in Alberta. And let's go pitch. Ground out. Justin Upton takes a walk. Brandon Drury singles. And we ain't going to let that happen the rest of the way. We've got other pitchers we can use. Shea Simmons, come on in and get the job closed out. He gets the double play, and the comeback stays real as Aramis Garcia, who's 0 for 5 in the series, gets a chance. He'll fly out. Garrett Aker, 1 for 6. Not really liking my odds with Garrett Aker. He'll pop out. And Albert Almora, 429 batting average. He'll take a walk. Now this is the thing. Carlos Correa had a home run, and he's going to take a walk. So we're 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th with Chris Bryant at the dish. It's ground out. I was thinking a home run. I was thinking a home run there for Chris Bryant, but it won't work out that way. So pitching change. Now we go, and we'll get Yasiel Sierra in here to pitch the 8th. It's a mess. Pinch runner for Boog Powell. Double play to erase him. We're good. Roberto Perez, pinch hitter. Chance Numata strikes out, and we are good. Do I like lacrosse? Logan, go to my channel right now in another tab. You'll hear a story about me playing goalie for a lacrosse junior B practice at one point. Lacrosse is awesome. Lacrosse is like, when it comes to hockey and baseball, it is tied for first. Lacrosse at a local level is phenomenal. The family, the friendship, all that. Rodney Tellez against the lefty. Mike Montgomery. It's pitching change to Blake Parker. We'll double with our man, Rodney Tellez. That's his second double of the game. Vladdy, grounds out. Vladdy's had some very untimely ground outs. Tommy Wells, though, how about that? Another single for Tommy Wells. Let's keep this going. Dwight Smith Jr., he'll get a fielder's choice, and he'll stay aboard. We're going to steal with Dwight Smith. He'll get the stolen base. And now we got a chance to cash a runner with Aramis Garcia. He singles home run. It's a 6-3 game. Garrett Aker, pitching change to Kevin McCarthy. Single for Garrett Aker. Now I'd steal if we had Garrett Aker at second base. But Albert Almora will ground out, and that will be the end of it. Yeah, Yasiel Sierra. You know what? I'm not even going to burn Roberto Osuna this game. We're going to save the bullpen the rest of the way. It's an error. Joe Adell reaches. It's a strikeout. We're good. It's a walk. Matt Face, walk, and yep. Now we got to get Roberto Osuna in here. That was a mistake to leave Yasiel Sierra in there that long on me, boys. People who play lacrosse are guys who couldn't make it in baseball. I've never played lacrosse, and I don't think about it. I think lacrosse is a lot more better suited for ex-hockey players, to be honest with you. Lacrosse, trucked someone, it was a 50-50 ball, and it was a hard hit, and he tried to fight me. Oh boy. Oh, that is rough. Now, are you talking field lacrosse, boys, or are you talking box lacrosse? Because there's two different versions, and I'm a big box lacrosse guy. Do you think the Jays will make the playoffs? Not this year, next year, hopefully. 6-3, it's a sac fly, scores a run, and a ground out ends the game, so Roberto Osuna gets the save. Tommy Wells, your hero, with a home run, 4 RBIs, and a double in this one to take Game 2 of the ALDS Field Lacrosse. Yeah, I've never watched field lacrosse before. Like, seriously, I've watched a little bit on TV at the bar and stuff, but that's about it. So game number 2 here. We're going to play the game. Or game number 3. We're up 2-0 in the series. That's what I meant to say. And we're on the road for the first time in the series at Angel Stadium. That's all right. We'll be good. Rico Encarnacion is who we could send to the mound. But I'm not going to send Rico Encarnacion to the mound. No. I'm going to send Erasmo Ramirez, and we'll save Sean Reed Foley if we need him later. But Albert Almora Jr. in the leadoff spot against the left-hander, Tyler Skaggs. That's the lineup change I made. And realistically, everybody else is good to go. See, the energy is good. Time to go shopping to get the brooms. No doubt lacrosse is actually really hard to play. Yes, it is. I've struggled to play lacrosse in my past. It's a very, very tricky sport to get the hang of. Let's go get into game number 3 here. Chance to sweep the LA Angels. Albert Almora will ground out. Garrett Aker grounds out as well. And the single for Chris Bryant saves us. So Carlos Correa, let's get a home run here. Fielder's choice ends the inning. That's unfortunate. Erasmo Ramirez gets the fly out, gets the ground out, He pitches a nice clean first inning. That's something we haven't had in a while. And we are good to keep going. Vladdy G Daddy strikes out. Randy Tellez strikes out. Tommy Wells takes a walk. Here's our chance. Aramis Garcia takes a walk as well. Now Dwight Smith Jr. against a lefty. Dwight Smith, he does not hit lefties well. We're going to see what he can do. Swing away, and he will ground out to end the inning. At least we have a hit. We have a hit, more than the Angels can say. Erasmo Ramirez gives up a walk. Strikes out the next guy. Brad Miller, fielder's choice. And we're going to be good to go. When I started, I couldn't cradle my stick. See, I don't know how to catch a ball. That's my problem. I can't catch the ball. Pitch, caught stealing, and we are good to go. Albert Almora Jr. He's just got to keep this trend going for us, that's for sure. Albert Almora take a walk or something. He will ground out. That's not going to happen good for us. Garrett Aker strikes out. Chris Bryant takes a walk. Good. What's your second favorite MLB team? Second favorite, I'd have to say the LA Dodgers, to be honest with you. I haven't followed them much this season, but that's because I haven't followed baseball. But hey, they did get Machado. We've discussed that, right? Carlos Correa grounds out. That's unfortunate. Do you watch Dodger films? Not anymore. Really haven't watched a lot of YouTube, like I was saying. Fell off probably about mid-December and really haven't gotten back on the wagon. Erasmo Ramirez gets the ground out. Joey Ricard strikes out, and it's a flyout, and it's 3 clean innings for Erasmo Ramirez, boys. We're going hard. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. gets the single. Rowdy Tellez double play to end it, and Tommy Wells will pop out to finish the inning. Erasmo, 3 clean innings. He gives up a single. He'll fly out the next guy. Sack bunt, and Justin Upton strikes out, so Erasmo Ramirez keeping it going in this game. Sorry, I turned really awkwardly there, but I'm just trying to stop leaning on my bed because that's really bad for my shoulder. Aramis Garcia, he takes a single, so we'll do that. We'll do that all right. Dwight Smith Jr. strikes out. Albert Almora singles, so now Garrett Aker, with his beautiful contact versus lefties and his power versus lefties, chance to do a good thing here. He strikes out. Chris Bryant, 429 average, he strikes out as well. Did you just didn't like the sport anymore? Realistically, I just YouTube just wasn't doing it for me at that point, I guess, and I still haven't been able to get back on the wagon. Do I follow basketball later in the season? Not early in the season, that doesn't mean much, but once the Raptors are starting to sift through the division, then it really starts to look good to me. Brendan Drury pops out, Brad Miller pops out, and Boog Powell strikes out. Erasmo Ramirez having a heck of a game. Carlos Correa pops out. Vladdy G Daddy Jr. get the Let's Go Blue Jays chance going, boys. That's his second homer of the playoffs, and that is a 1-0 lead for us. Rowdy Tellez, it'll be a pitching change to Blake Parker. It's a strikeout, and it's a pop-out to end the inning. But Erasmo Ramirez saving the bullpen, it looks like tonight. Hopefully. Pitch, fielder's choice gets 1. Caught stealing gets 2. Greg Garcia flies out. It is 3. And we are up 1-0 going into the 7th inning. Erasmus Garcia against Kevin McCarthy. It's a flyout. Dwight Smith Jr. grounds out. Albert Almora reaches on an error. Now Garrett Aker can make it happen. Let's see. Garrett Aker, let's go. Grounds out as well. At least the Raptors won't have to play their dad anymore. Well, they'll have to play him, what, twice a year? And then in the NBA championship, but it'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be nice to dominate the East Conference this year. Erasmo Ramirez, we're going to let him go a 7th inning. It's an error for Matt Thaiss. It's a strikeout, his 5th of the game. Strikeout, 6th of the game, and it's a fielder's choice that eliminates it. So there we go. 7 strong innings for Erasmo Ramirez. Chris Bryant against Mike Montgomery. It's a strikeout for him. Carlos Correa strikes out, and it's a walk for Vladdy. So now Vladdy's doing his thing. Rowdy Tellez lines out. And that is the end of that inning. So now Erasmo Ramirez, we could get him to pitch, but we'll go to Edwin Diaz. And then if he struggles, Shea Simmons or Sam Sims. And then get the man himself, Roberto Osuna, in there. Logan James, how often do I stream? Only in the playoffs and off season for both my franchise modes, whether it be the NHL franchise mode with the Oilers or whether it be the Toronto Blue Jays. That's about the only times I stream, unless I somehow get mixed up playing NHL, ESHL, or Fortnite, which is rare nowadays. It was a lot more common before. Are you a Maple Leafs fan, Will? No, I am an Edmonton Oilers fan, my dude. Edmonton Oilers all the way. So Edwin Diaz gets a ground out to start it. Strikeout, that's 2, and strikeout. So he's got 3 strikeouts and 2 innings pitched in the postseason. All right. Tommy Wells takes a walk. Aramis Garcia, he can get his batting average to 250 or 300 right here, actually. 300. He'll strike out instead. Dwight Smith Jr. flies out. Albert Almora doubles. It's not double and homer run, though. That is costly. Garrett Aker singles home 1 run. A run's cut off at the plate, but we're up 2-0, so that means we can bring in, indeed, Roberto Osuna to pitch Game 3. It's tie game for the Dodgers now, 4-4. Ooh, Logan, there you go. Pitching change might work here. 2 flyouts. Reaches on an error. Matt Thace made 2 errors this game. We get a pop-out. And we have defeated the Angels 2-0. We have swept them. That is only task number 1 in these playoffs. Rasmus Ramirez goes for ALCS bound, baby. 2 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Why Oilers over Leafs? Well, I am from 3 hours northeast of Edmonton. That's where I was born, so I was raised an Oilers fan, and I'm always going to be an Oilers fan. Ain't no change in that fact, I don't think. So Rasmus Ramirez gets the victory for us. And that is huge. So we go up here. Rasmus Ramirez scheduled to start that game. We will not have him start that game. In the lineup, you see everybody else kind of like all messed up, all kinds of colds here. How long will Roberto Osuna be back? He's back August 4th. Hopefully he's back for the rest of the season, and we should be good to go there. Carlos Correa, everybody doing their thing kind of sort of. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 2 homers, 4 RBIs. He's been a stud. Was a stud in that series. So let's get through it. It's Texas. Oh boy, Viral Sniper, your favorite team is Philly. Philly's a good team. So it's Texas that we face in the ALCS. Let's go find out about their lineup here. Their lineup, Orlando Arcia, Adam Haseley, Michael Conforto, Domingo Santana, Jorge Soler, Willie Calhoun, Drew Robinson, Yanio Perez, and Dalton Varsho. Now don't sleep on this Perez kid. He was a pretty good Rookie of the Year guy this season for the Texas Rangers, so don't forget that. He was really good. And do I hate the Kings? Not a Kings hater, but not a Kings fan by any means. Let's go check the Texas Rangers rotation. Fernando Romero, Matt Moore, Martin Perez, Brandon Finnegan, and Kyle Cody. Will, you love all Boston sports, as you should if you're from Boston or the area. Calvin Herrera in the bullpen. He really hasn't had a lot of saves this year. Hansel Robles, Joe Kelly, Alex Claudio, Jose Cleric, and Keon Kella, who had 35 saves this season. So this is kind of going to be the danger, boys. We have to keep an eye on the Texas Rangers bullpen. There's only 2 guys we can really get to. 3 guys, I guess, if you count Robles. And it's going to be a tough task to get through. So while the Dodgers lost the lead, oh my, that's not good. Fernando Ramirez against Rasmus Ramirez, that's not going to work out in their favor because we are going to go to... Oh man, Erasmo's fully healed here. This is good. Erasmo's doing it. Didn't even face these guys last year in the wild card? Yes, we did. And Fernando Romero shut us down, so we're hoping for a better fate this time round. We, of course, are going to go and counter with Marcus Stroman, who's 1-0 with 3.0 ERA. And then we'll go with Erasmo Ramirez again and then go and see who else we can use in game number 3. So let's go. The journey starts again in the ALCS Game 1. Marcus Stroman gets a flyout, ground out. That's 3 straight outs for Marcus Stroman to open up the ALCS. Garrett Aker strikes out. Albert Almora grounds out. Carlos Correa strikes out. So Fernando Romero does his thing once again. Pitch to Domingo Santana. It's a strikeout. Jorge Soler ground out and a ground out there. Can you do a fantasy draft, Logan? I am thinking about doing a fantasy draft sometime next month just to change things up. That would be a pretty cool live stream, definitely for sure. So stay tuned for that. Chris Bryant, 0 for 0 in this ALCS, trying to get it going. He doubles. Rowdy Tellez pops out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. strikes out. That's unfortunate. And let's go Tommy Wells. He will ground out as well. Favorite non-Jays player? I'd have to say my favorite non-Jays player would be JD Martinez. He's really won me over with what he's done this year. He was a good player last year, and he's really done well. I know he's on the Red Sox, but he's pretty good. I like him. I mean, his first half was better than most players' whole seasons. Let's give him credit there. Marcus Stroman gets the flyout, strikeout, and he will get a ground out. So 3 beautiful competitive innings from Marcus Stroman. We have a hit, but that's a pop out, that's a ground out, and that's a strikeout. So pitchers duel in Toronto in the 6th tonight. Ground out. Adam Hazley strikes out. Michael Conforto strikes out. So another solid inning from Marcus Stroman. Albert Almora takes a walk. Whatever happened to Tulo, he is rehabbing from injury right now. He had some surgery and he's still not 100%. He's had a lot of setbacks. Might be back this year, might not be. We'll see. Albert Almora gets to second on an error. Okay, we'll take that. Chris Bryant strikes out. Rowdy Tellez with 1 out. He will fly out. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. into a fielder's choice. That is the end of the inning, boys. It's 1 hit, 1 error. That's all you see on this line. Single, double scores a run. Marcus Stroman in the 5th. Ground out. Double scores another run. It's 2-0. Ground out. Varsho flies out. It's 2-0 for the Texas Rangers after the top of the 5th. Tommy Wells grounds out. Dwight Smith Jr. takes a walk. This is good. Do we steal with Smith Jr.? I don't think so. Ramos Garcia flies out. Come on, Garrett Aker lines out as well. My top 5 players are Donaldson, Goins, Baez, Correa, Harper. Ooh, definitely. He was my favorite Rocky. Well, that is going back a while, yeah, for sure. He just, career fell apart once he came to Toronto. That was really unfortunate. I thought he was going to be a beast, and then down the grave, and he went into the toilet quick. Orlando Arcia, we will get a pitching change here to Joe Biagini, who's been a beauty for us. He gets the flyout, a double allowed to Adam Hazley, a flyout, and Domingo Santana singles home a run. It's a ground out, so we're down 3-0. Joe Biagini blows the inning. Albert Almora can't get on base against Fernando Romero. Carlos Correa doubles. Here's where we got to start it. Chris Bryant takes a walk. Now Rowdy Tellez, a shot to right field, gets it to a 3-0 ball game. It's a flyout for him, but Vladdy, come on, Vladdy, ground out as well. Harper is overrated. Yeah, I think Harper is definitely overrated. His batting average is trash this year. Willie Calhoun gets the flyout. Drew Robinson flies out, and Yanio Perez strikes out. So a clean inning there for Joe Biagini. That is massive. Tommy Wells, let's start it out. He strikes out. Dwight Smith Jr. Solo homer for Dwight Smith Jr. Okay, we're within 2. We got 3 innings to play with. Well, 8 outs to play with. Okay, you want 3 outs. It is 8. We got 8 outs to play with. Aramis Garcia pitching change. Calvin Herrera coming in. It's a single for Aramis Garcia. That's massive. That's a good start. Garrett Aker, single as well. So Calvin Herrera getting hit around. Albert Almora singles, bases are loaded in the bottom half of, what are we, in the 7th inning for Carlos Correa. It's a double play to end it. Oh my God, Correa. That is terrible, my man. Varsho will strike out. Arcia grounds out. And pop out as well. If I had a chance to sign between Machado or Harper, I would sign Machado. Oh yeah, Machado 100% on that deal. Chris Bryant, pitching change to Jose Leclerc. It's ground out. Rowdy Tellez strikes out. Vladdy doubles. This is where we need to cash him in. Tommy Wells takes a walk. Dwight Smith Jr. 3-run bomb to take the lead. The voodoo works. Pitching change to Alex Claudio. This is where we will pinch hit for Dwight Smith Jr. Pardon me, Manny Delgado is a right-handed bat. 60 contact, 50. I'm going to see around my thing. Ramon Santos. You know what? We are going with Manny Delgado right here. And he's going to try and smash a bomb. Manny Delgado flies out to end the inning. He tried. He tried for the power swing and it didn't work. Joe Biagini pitching strong, 4 1/3 innings pitched. And how about 5 innings in the postseason in 2 appearances and only 1 run allowed. Alex Claudio to end this game. It's going to be a pitching change to Keon Kella. Pinch hit, who do we have? We have Real Muto and Ramon Santos on the bench. That's about it. If the Jays going to trade someone, who would it be? It would be J.A. Happ. Logan, 100% it would be Happ. Aramis Garcia grounds out. So now Kella versus Aker. It's a flyout and Almora Jr. singles. So now Carlos Correa has a chance to make up for his mistake in that double play to end it. He will not get it done. Carlos Correa can't get the job done. He chokes in that pivotal situation. We had 8 hits, couldn't get it going. And Fernando Romero shuts us down again in Game 1 of the ALCS. What a scary time to be in. I'm going to check this message. And let's go get into it. Let's go find Mookie Betts' Happ's dad. And Gripply, you just pulled Corey Kluber. I also pulled Corey Kluber at one point. And what do we got? Thoughts on the Kawhi trade? I think Kawhi Leonard is going to fit in nicely in Toronto. Time to finish Hanley. Heck yeah. And Mookie Betts is Happ's dad. Well, I don't know. Mookie Betts pretty much everybody's dad when he's on his game, that is for sure. Game number 2. We got to go turn around with our man James Paxton. That is without a doubt. Paxton had a good, brilliant game last time. We got to do it. You guys shouldn't have traded Syndergaard. What? Oh, yeah, we shouldn't have traded Syndergaard. Yeah, sorry, I always forget that he used to be a Blue Jay. He's been a Met for life, but he was a Blue Jay beforehand, and that's because he grew up in our farm system and then went and made major league impact somewhere else. James Paxton, 5 innings pitched, 540. We got the win. Let's go get it. The ground out with James Paxton. Ground out there and a strikeout. That's huge. James Paxton on his mark to start this game. Matt Moore, 85 overall. Only an 82 on morale. See what he can do. Solo homer for Almora Jr. What did he miss, Charlie? We lost game 1 to the Texas Rangers. This is game 2. And it was a leadoff homer for Albert Almora. Garrett Aker flies out, Chris Bryant pops out, and Carlos Correa pops out or grounds out, whatever it was. That's unfortunate. Domingo Santana singles. It's a walk for Hazley. Strikeout. Perez, double play. It is over. Didn't do good for your Jays. No, he did not. He was pretty brutal. Even in the playoffs, he couldn't clutch it. That's for sure. Let's get those Let's Go Jays chats going, boys. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. shots to somewhere, and we've got ourselves a 2-0 lead. Randy Tellez grounds out. Tommy Wells strikes out. And Aramis Garcia takes a walk. Okay. He's doing all right. Dwight Smith Jr., fielder's choice to end the inning. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. James Paxton gets the flyout, gets the strikeout, and gets a triple for Rodriguez. Aye, that's not good. That's not good. And it's a single. That'll score 1. Ground out. That's all right. We're through 3, and we still lead the ball game. We're good. Albert Almora grounds out. Single for Garrett Aker. Automatic steal second. Steal third. Stolen base. How about that? That was a nice little beauty move to get 2 stolen base for Garrett Aker. And it's a single that scores a run. There you go. Chris Bryant gets us 3-1 lead. Carlos Correa now with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting .357 and 14 at-bats. It's a single. And now Rowdy Tellez got to come through big here. He will fly out, and that is not good. Trade for Machado. I'm not actually sure what Machado is doing in this franchise mode anymore. I haven't seen him in a while. I know he was somewhere. I tried to trade for him, but I just didn't have enough quality for him. Domingo Santana, strikeout. Hazley strikes out. 11 strikeouts in 9 innings. Say it ain't so. Drew Robinson steals a base. And James Paxton continues to power on. Tommy Wells flies out. Aramis Garcia grounds out. Dwight Smith Jr. flies out as well. Now Keon Broxton, 0 for 2. Get the strikeout of him. Hector Sanchez pops out. And let's see. Armando Rodriguez, I'm going to say that is, strikes out. We're doing all right. Game 2 going our way. Albert Almora Jr. grounds out. Garrett Aker strikes out. And Chris Bryant flies out. Hey, shh. We good. We're good. We're leading 3-1. James Paxton going into the 6th allows a single. Double play erases it. We're fine and dandy there. Domingo Santana will pitch to contact and get the line out. And so now Matt Moore against Carlos Correa. Matt Moore's getting hit around this game. He takes a walk. Does Correa. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fielder's choice. Ali's getting an ovation from Phillies fan Even he's getting... Oh my. That's good. Logan James, that's good to hear. Phillies fans still appreciate their man. Ronnie Tellez, fielder's choice. Tommy Wells, fielder's choice. Ends the inning. All right, Drew Robinson flies out. Walk. Keon Broxton strikes out, and James Paxton, 1 out away, goes 7 strong. That's my boy James Paxton. 200 batting average. Pitching change to Calvin Herrera. Pop out. Dwight Smith Jr. And now, error for Albert Almora Jr. Errors have been costly. We're going to get Garrett Aker going. He takes a walk. We're going to get Chris Bryant a chance to hit. Are you still in school, Logan? You betcha I'm not. I finished school, like college, 2 years ago. So I'm living the life. Chris Bryant strikes out in a clutch situation. That was a chance to put a lot of big runs on the board, and he couldn't do it. It's James Paxton. You're coming out of the game ball. And we're going to Sam Sims. Sam Sims, who allowed a run in his 1 inning pitch, but was absolutely stellar, gets the strikeout. He gives up a single, gets another strikeout. Gives up a walk, and gets the flyout. So it was scary. It was tense moments in Toronto. But we get the victory, and now, bottom of the 8th, pitching change. Hansel Robles strikes out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. strikes out. And Rowdy Tellez, how about that? How to get off the schneid. He gets a triple. What's my job? YouTube. Literally, I am unemployed right now, so my only source of income is the YouTubes, and it's been alright. I just need to find a real job right away here. I've been unemployed for a month. Before that, I was an insulator. So I insulated blankets. Good little job. Weird job, but it was good. Rowdy Tellez. Tommy Wells takes a walk. Aramis Garcia. Pitching change. Joe Kelly. And it will be a ground out. And that ends the inning. So Sam Sims obviously not going to get in there. We're going to get Roberto Osuna in to face Drew Robinson. It's a walk. Daniel Perez flies out. Trying to protect that 2-run lead. Pinch hitter Jorge Soler. 476 in 21 at-bats. He singles. Hector Sanchez takes a walk. It's up to Armando Rodriguez, who's 1 for 4. He sack bunts, scores a run, and now Orlando Arcia. There we go. He gets out. And James Paxton gets the job done. 7 strong innings, 5 hits, an earned run, and Roberto Osuna gets his 4th save of the postseason. Every victory has been a save for Roberto Osuna so far. It's 8-1 for the Twins over top of the Blue Jays right now. And you have 2 years left of college. Oh my, Logan, that is rough. What are you taking if you want to answer that? Texas, we've got 2 more games at least to get it to a clincher, and then 3 games. So we can do it on the road or we can do it at home. I don't much care. We just got to get it going. Diego, thank you so much, my man. And Blue Jays, we'll play this game, quick manage. And I don't know who to go to. This is going to be a tough question. Who do we go to here? Doing graphic design. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Mark Stroman looks to be the incumbent answer. But we're actually going to turn to Rico Encarnacion. See what he can do. We've only started 3 guys in 5 games. So we'll start now Rico Encarnacion and give him a chance. You see everyone else not really burning out yet too much. Chris Bryant up to a 95 overall. He's looking good. Play ball. Albert Almora, you're ready for this against Martin Perez. He strikes out. Garrett Aker will take a single. Will steal second. Steal third. He's caught stealing. Had to go for it. That was risky, but we lost him. Chris Bryant, solo homer. All right, Chris Bryant finally gets a home run, and that is such a clutch, pivotal thing to start it off. 2 hits, 2 outs, single for Carlos Correa. And let's get Vladdy G Daddy a single. All right. Rowdy Tellez, 200 batting average. He will ground out. That gets him below 200. He's just faced a lot of lefties. That's all. Pitch for Rico Encarnacion. His first inning, clean. 1 hit, no runs, good to go. Martin Perez, .96 whip, or ERA, so he's only allowed that 1 home run to our man, Chris Bryant. Tommy Wells flies out. Going to Hawaii Pacific University. Oh, that is beautiful, Logan. In Hawaii. Oh, that'd be a nice place to go to university. Not bad at all. Aramis Garcia singles. Dwight Smith Jr. will get him to fly out, and Albert Almora will fly out as well. So a tough go there. Jorge Soler grounds out. Willie Calhoun grounds out. And Rico Encarnacion pitching absolutely beautiful through 2 innings. Garrett Aker flies out. Chris Bryant lines out, and it's a flyout. So now the pitchers are starting to duel. I'm liking this. Yaniel Perez takes a walk. Varsho double play eliminates him. Garcia, ground out. We're good. So let's go get it going. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounds out. Tellez takes a walk. Tommy Wells strikes out. Aramis Garcia takes a walk. So now, Dwight Smith Jr. chance to clutch it against the lefty. He will strike out, and it improves Perez's ERA that much more. Hasley flies out. Conforto grounds out. And a pop out. And man, Rico Encarnacion coming in, shutting the door like Erasmo did. Amor Jr. strikes out. Garrett Aker flies out. And Chris Bryant singles. So Chris Bryant is doing good. It's my first time living by myself. Any tips for that? Always look for groceries on sale. Never buy something full price. That's my best thing. Next year I'm going to play for the Oregon State Beavers. Baseball, Diego, or what is that? I'm not sure. Never heard of Oregon State Beavers. I'm sure I've... Is it the Oregon Ducks? Is that the rival university? I think it is. Chris Bryant against Carlos Correa. They get on base together. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fielder's choice to end it. Why, of course. Of course, we've had 6 runs and only able to scratch a hit across 1 run. Jorge Soler takes a walk. Double play erases him. See, we're good. Baseball. Okay, there you go. That's awesome then. Drew Robinson grounds out, and we're through 5 strong with Rico Encarnacion. We're going to keep letting him go. Ronnie Tellez gets hit by a pitch. Tommy Wells, 2-run homer, and that finally blows up Martin Perez's earned run average. That is huge. Good to go. Aramis Garcia, pitching change. Oh yeah, they took him out. That knocked him out of the ball game. Joe Kelly. Let's see what Joe Kelly can do. He's the worst pitcher they have in their bullpen. 77 overall, but he can reach the 100-mile-an-hour stretch, no problem. Your boy, J.D. Martinez with an RBI. Oh, heck yeah. And Oregon has 2 big colleges. There we go. See? Being from Canada, I don't know as well about this stuff. Ramos Garcia flies out. Dwight Smith Jr. grounds out. And Albert Almora, he'll reach on an error. That gives Garrett Aker a chance to double. So Garrett Aker knocks in our 4th run of the ball game. Joe Kelly now getting hit around. Chris Bryant singles home run. That's huge. And now Carlos Correa. It's fine. It's a strikeout. We're good. 5-0 victory so far in the books. 1-hit effort. Walk, double play, erase them. Orlando Arcia grounds out 6 strong innings for our man Encarnacion. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Calvin Herrera, walk. That's good. Ronnie Tellez pops out. Tommy Wells pops out. Ramos Garcia single. Dwight Smith Jr., batting .053, takes a walk. Hey, it was good seeing you. I have to sign up for my class. See you in the next stream. Thank you, Logan. We'll catch you in the next stream, my dude. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Albert Almora, 320 batting average. He will ground out. We have clutched up weird situations, but we've also missed 2 base-loaded opportunities in this postseason run. Adam Hasley flies out. Conforto singles. Santana fielder's choice to erase him. How dare you beat up my man Joe Kelly? I know we batted him around nicely. Jorge Soler doubles home a run, so Rico Encarnacion gives up a run in 7 strong innings pitched. Rico, good job. Garrett Aker against Hansel Robles grounds out. Chris Bryant strikes out, and it's a flyout for Carlos Correa. We'll be turning over to the rest of the rotation. We'll let Rico Encarnacion go another inning. It's a flyout. Drew Robinson's at first, though. Keep in mind, single. Orlando Arcia, fielder's choice to race him. And Adam Hasley pops out to end it. So 5-1, the game plays. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. against Jose Leclerc, strikeout. Ronnie Tellez, strikeout. There you go. Tommy Wells gets a single. We're going to steal. He'll have a stolen base. And now Aramis Garcia. Chance to get an RBI here. He strikes out. Of course he does. Michael Conforto strikes out. Domingo Santana, solo homer. 2-run game. And Willie Calhoun doubles. And now all of a sudden it's a save situation. So we'll get Roberto Osuna in here to pitch the last out. And he gets the fly out. That's huge. Roberto Osuna's 5th save Rico Encarnacion, 8 and 2/3 innings pitched, 2.08 ERA, and 3 strikeouts. That's what I'm talking about. That is absolutely massive. Tommy Wells, the home run to make the big play of the game. We're up 2-1 in the series. Shall we continue, boys? We shall. Texas Rangers against James Paxton and Finnegan. This is going to be a good game. I think we got ourselves a good chance to get somebody in here. Brandon Finnegan against James Paxton, who only has that much health or energy. I guess it's called energy in this game. So we'll give Marcus Stroman a chance. He's 1 for 1. He pitched game 1 of the series. He'll pitch game 3 or game 4. And we're going to get some relief for Dwight Smith Jr. against Brandon Finnegan. What's Brandon Finnegan? A lefty. So we'll get Manny Delgado in right field for Dwight Smith Jr. We'll sit him on the bench and use him when we need to. Dwight Smith, he's had a rough go. He had a good season. That's all right. Now, Brandon Finnegan, 4.76 ERA, 3 strikeouts, a 1.24 whip. See what we can do against him. Double for Albert Almora to lead it off. Garrett Aker pops out. But Chris Bryant now batting .381. Gets the ground out. Carlos Correa strikes out, and that's the end of the inning. That's tough. It's tough. Marcus Stroman, what are you going to do against Orlando Arcia, Adam Hazley, and Michael Conforto? It's all groundouts. We're good. We're good. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. doubles, so he stays hot. Rowdy Tellez doing okay in 23 at-bats. Strikes out. Tommy Wells strikes out. And there you go. The man I least expected, Aramis Garcia, knocking in a run. We're up 1-0, boys. If you're still in here, let's get those Let's Go Blue Jays chats going again. We really need it to take a series lead here in Game 4 and take a 3-1 lead. We really need it. We really, really need it. We clutch it next game on the road, that'd be huge. Manny Delgado flies out, so it's up to Marcus Stroman, 3.0 ERA in 12 innings pitched. Gets a ground out, gets a fly out, and gets Willie Calhoun to ground out as well. So we're running well. Albert Almora, 3.33 ERA, grounds out. Garrett Aker, there you go. That's what we're talking about. Diego's got the Let's Go Blue Jays going. Garrett Aker, another stolen base. He has been such a threat. Steal the base. He has another one. Oh, man. Let's go Blue Jays, boys. Chris Bryant strikes out. Carlos Correa strikes out as well. So Garrett Aker's stolen bases go for naught. Drew Robinson flies out. Perez takes a walk. Error erases him. And Orlando Arcia gets hit by a pitch. So Adam Hazley had a chance to do it, but he struck out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 364 batting average, grounds out. Rowdy Tellez pops out. Tommy Wells takes a walk. We're going to steal with him. Stolen base for Tommy Wells as well. So now, Aramis Garcia can't knock in another run. That's unfortunate. Michael Conforto doubles. Domingo Santana strikes out. Jorge Soler walks. Chance for a double play here against Willie Calhoun. Strikeout. And Drew Robinson triples home 2 runs. That's tough. That's tough. Yaniel Perez flies out. We're down 2-1. Manny Delgado flies out for his 3rd at-bat of the postseason. Albert Almora, 321. He singles. Garrett Aker in 28 at-bats has 7 stolen bases with a 286 batting average. That's unreal. Swing, and it's a pop-out for Garrett Aker. Chris Bryant, we need a homer here. He singles instead. Carlos Correa not doing anything for us with 2 outs. He will fly out. Dalton Varsho reaches on an error. Arcia gets him caught stealing. Arcia strikes out. Hazley grounds out. So 5 strong innings for Marcus Stroman. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. against a pitching change. It's to Joe Kelly. They didn't like that Finnegan was getting hit around. Where'd everyone go? Well, I mean, everyone hung out for at least 40 minutes, so that's a long time in my stream, that's for sure. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 348, he takes a walk. On-base percentage is unreal. Rowdy Tellez, fielder's choice. Tommy Wells takes a walk, and now Aramis Garcia, who's had an RBI this game, a chance to clutch it, double plays, and that sucks. Marcus Stroman strikes out another man, gets a ground out, and he's through 6. Solid effort for my man. Still here, Viral Sniper. Good. Manny Delgado, pitching change. It's Calvin Herrera. We'll pinch hit him for Dwight Smith Jr. because Manny Delgado doesn't need to be there. Dwight Smith gets a single. That's what we're talking about. Albert Almora, we're going to steal second. He's caught stealing. That is costly. That is costly. I thought we had it. Albert Almora, though, there you go. That is how to make up for it. Albert Almora gets the home run. When do you think you will hit 6,000 subs? Probably next month or September. I've had a really rough go. Like, the most subs I've gained in a day was today with Cougs' raid. I have not had a sub growth day over 3 subs in the past 3 months, if you can believe that. It's been a really rough go. Garrett Aker, chance to get a board. He gets a board, so we're going to steal second. He's caught stealing. Again, we can't rally because everyone keeps getting caught stealing. Hit by pitch. Carlos Correa, pitching change against Hansel Robles. It's a single. Now Vladimir Guerrero Jr., guys, 10 of you watching, chance to take the lead. Fielder's choice. That eliminates the run. So Willie Calhoun strikes out. Drew Robinson, bottom of the 7th, gets a ground out, and Yanio Perez flies out. So we go to the top of the 8th with Rowdy Tellez against Hansel Robles. It's a flyout. Tommy Wells takes a walk. Aramis Garcia, fielder's choice. Need a blast by Dwight Smith Jr. here. He will strike out. So we could be going to extras. Pitching change. It's time for a pitching change. Exactly, Diego. You know what to say. Let's get the Blue Jays chance going. Danny Barnes, chance to get it going. He had a 6.0 whip. He'll ground out. Orlando Arcia gets a hit. Adam Hazley flies out. And Michael Conforto takes a walk. Domingo Santana, pinch runner. Keon Broxton, it's a 3-run homer for Domingo Santana. Danny Barnes blew the game right there in the bottom of the 8th for us. So now Shea Simmons, get in there, close this out, gets the ground out. We're good to go. That hurts. Albert Almora, top of the 9th. Keon Keller coming on. Strikes out. Garrett Aker singles. Chris Bryant just needs to single him to third. It's a strikeout. Carlos Correa strikes out as well. And there you go. Keon Keller, 3 innings pitched. Or 3 strikeouts, 1 inning pitched. And he gets the saves. So right there, it's a 2-2 series. Let's go for game number 3 here. Or game number 5, pardon me. Game number 5, trying to get win number 3 against the Texas Rangers. Erasmo Ramirez ready to go. James Paxton not ready to go, nor is Marcus Stroman. So Rico Encarnacion, same boat. Sean Reed fully available if we need him. Alright, Erasmo. No runs allowed in his only debut. Garrett Aker getting tired. I mean, why wouldn't he be? He's had an absolute stellar, like I'm talking stellar postseason. 323, all those stolen bases. He's been good. Let's go get into it. Garrett Aker against Kyle Cody. Kyle Cody, the worst player on the Texas Rangers. Pitching staff by definition. 16 wins, 9 losses, 4.58 ERA. The offense helped him out. Ground out for Garrett Aker. Albert Almora grounds out, and Carlos Correa takes a single. So there we go, guys. Let's get these Let's Go Blue Jays chats going. I'm going to refill my water quickly. We're going to get this going. 10 hits and 2 runs for the Blue Jays. 5 runs, 4 hits for the Rangers. Yeah, costly go for us. It was rough. That's for sure. Let's get this going. There we go. Refill on the water, and we should be good to go. We're through 4 games. So technically, we only have the back half of this to go. We'll be good to go, that is for sure. Let's see. We got Carlos Correa at first base. That's a flyout. Damn. Orlando Arcia strikes out, strikeout, and a single. So now his whip's up to a .65, a whole .65, boys. But it's all right. Kyle Cody's about to get hit around. There's a double for Rowdy Tellez, 2 hits. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounds out. And now Tommy Wells flies out. Dwight Smith Jr. hitting a lefty or righty. Hitting a righty. If you can understand what I'm trying to say. Erasmo Ramirez gets the ground out. Another ground out. And come on, Erasmo. Single. That sucks. His whip's .69. If any of you guys want to make a joke there. Yanio Perez grounds out. It's a 2-hit effort through 2 innings for both clubs. Rasmus Garcia can't do it too. And Garrett Aker walks. So we're going to steal second with him. Another stolen base for Garrett Aker. Albert Almora walks as well. Carlos Correa strikes out. Chris Bryant. Like, the big boys just aren't bashing it, man. They just aren't bashing it. Varsho grounds out. Arcia grounds out. And, man, look at this. A solid effort for Erasmo Ramirez. Another inning clean. Rowdy Tellez singles. Vladdy G Daddy, double play, ends it. Right? Like, what am I meant to do here? Tommy Wells doubles. I would have played it too. Dwight Smith Jr. flies out. Every time we get men on base, we get out. Erasmo? What's Mr. Ramirez done? How about 10 innings clean, 8 strikeouts and a .6 whip? He allows a double. It's a 2-run homer for Domingo Santana, who's starting to really crush us. Jorge Soler doubles. Willie Calhoun flies out. Drew Robinson flies out. And Yaniel Perez, 2-run homer. 4-0. We just got to get out of the inning. Erasmo does. So we're down 4-0. We got to get the comeback train on. Erasmus Garcia can't get on. Strikeout 4. Our man Garrett Aker, Albert Almora pops out. It is just not looking good, boys. It's looking pretty bleak right here. So we go to the bullpen and we get Joe Biagini going. It's been good. Hey, it's Skitters. Can you accept my friend request on my other PS4 account? Possibly, my man. Possibly. Not right now, though. Orlando Arcia flies out, strikeout, and Michael Conforto strikes out. Yeah, that inning was a very big LOL for Erasmo Ramirez. He knew it was coming, and it came quick. Carlos Correa strikes out, Chris Bryant strikes out, and Rowdy Tellez doubles. So what do you think? Vladimir Guerrero Jr., you're going to knock him home? No. He's going to get out. 100%. Domingo Santana strikes out. Jorge Soler strikes out. And it's a strikeout. So now all of a sudden Joe Biagini just striking out everybody. Tommy Wells pops out. Dwight Smith strikes out. And Garcia singles. So now by law, it's on Garrett Aker to get out. There's your strikeout. There's your strikeout. So Joe Biagini, 1.29 ERA. Strikes out. Walks. Strikeout. So now Joe Biagini pitching 13 strikeouts through 8 innings pitched. Good job, Joe. Good job. Albert Almora, pitching change coming on. Calvin Herrera flies out. Carlos Correa strikes out. And Chris Bryant gets shut down. So somehow we are struggling this bad. Don't call it a comeback, no doubt. Joe Biagini going for his, 4th inning of work? Gives up a single, gets a pop out, gives up a double, and now it's not even worth it at this point. Gets a ground out and gets a walk, so now Yaniel Perez gets the pop out. Joe Biagini works out of trouble. Another clean inning for him. Rowdy Tellez, pitching change against Keon Kella, flies out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. strikes out, and there you go. It's another victory for the Texas Rangers. They take a 3-2 lead over top of the Toronto Blue Jays. We now have to come back in this series, boys. We're down 3-2 to the Texas Rangers. We have home field advantage, though. We have the bottom of the 9th in our favor. Let's go clutch it up here. I'm going to actually switch around the lineups a little bit. I'm going to move Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to the 2-hole against lefties, pardon me. Against lefties, move him down, move up Rowdy Tellez, and move up Tommy Wells, see if Garrett Aker can start it somewhere else in the lineup for us. Let's go get in on it and see what we can do. Few organization games, it's Fernando Romero in Game 6. Of course they would. That only makes sense, right? That's how they shut it down, is for Fernando Romero against our best pitcher, and it will be James Paxton going out there for us. Everybody else kind of tired. I don't trust Sean Reed Foley. It's do or die here, boys. James Paxton. And it's Garrett Aker to Albert Almora. We're going to move up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. into the 5-hole. See what we can do. Dwight Smith Jr. against a lefty. Do I have anyone else I can stick in there? Ramon Santos. You know what? I'm going to stick in Ramon Santos and see what he can do. He had a 176 ERA or batting average. I trust him. We're going to get this done. We're going to tie up this series and send it to Game 7 in the 6th. James Paxton, leadoff single. Stolen base for Rodriguez. Walk. Conforto, double play. Just need to get out of this inning. It's a double to score a run. That's indicative of how this series has gone. Hazley takes a walk. It's fielder's choice to end it. And thankfully, we end up with less damage than we could have. Garrett Aker, 8 stolen bases and 34 at-bats, only 2 RBIs and a 294 batting average. Against Fernando Romero, he gets on. We're going to steal second. That's a man at second. Free base, 9 stolen base for Garrett Aker. Albert Almora grounds out. Carlos Correa doubles home run. We are tied. That is huge. Let's get those Let's Go Blue Jays chants going, boys. We are coming back and winning this series and going to the World Series. There is without a doubt about that one. Let's keep it going. Chris Bryant grounds out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounds out as well. One run, 2 hits apiece. Fly out, double, single, pick off, walk. Arcia pops out. Thank goodness. That is huge. Rowdy Tellez grounds out. Tommy Wells takes a walk. Ramon Santos, his first at bat in an MLB postseason game. He will double homer run. That is what I was saying. I had faith, and he comes through. Ramon Santos gets the job done. We lead 2-1. Aramis Garcia takes a walk. Garrett Aker grounds out. That's all right. That's only the second out. Now here comes the thing. Albert Almora flies out. Tough. Michael Conforto grounds out. Domingo Santana flies out. Adam Heisley flies out as well. We're up 2-1 after 3 innings. Carlos Correa singles. Chris Bryant takes a walk. Vladdy, chance to cash some RBIs here. Ducks on the pond. It's a home run for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We have scored every single inning. Boys, let's get those Let's Go Blue Jays chants going. I'm even getting one in there. Let's go. Let's go. We are getting this going. We're up 5-1. Rowdy Tellez strikes out. Tommy Wells singles. We're going to steal second. Tommy Wells, another stolen base threat. We get it going. And Ramon Santos reaches on an error. Aramis Garcia singles home run. We lead 6-1 over the Texas Rangers. This means a lot now. Garrett Aker, fielder's choice. We're going to steal. We could hit and run, but we're going to actually just swing away and score another run. Now we'll steal. And steal all. Caught stealing, and that ends the inning. That's okay. We'll grease them. We'll grease them all the way. James Paxton gets the ground out. Takes a walk. Strikeout. Ground out. And we are doing it. Rennan, welcome in, my man. Nice of you to join us late this evening. 7:51 local time here in Alberta. Carlos Correa strikes out. Chris Bryant, solo homer to join the party. Let's go. 8 runs on Fernando Romero. This is vengeance. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., yeah, we get a pitching change. It's now Chad Bettis. It's a ground out. Rowdy Tellez grounds out as well. No worries, Rennan. We are going for a long stream tonight. Like, we're talking the longest running streak ever. Let's go Blue Jays. You for sure, for sure. Armando Rodriguez, 2-run homer. That's all right. It's only a couple of runs. Michael Conforto doubles. Line out. Hasley doubles home another run. It's 8-4. Suddenly it got a little too close for comfort. All right. That doesn't work well. Yasiel Sierra. Let's get him in here. He gets a strikeout and he gets another strikeout. So 4 strikeouts in 2 innings for him. Tommy Wells, got to get it going here. Let's go Blue Jays. We got to get rallying. Aramis Garcia singles. It's now up to Garrett Aker. He takes a walk. Albert Almora, double home, 2 runs. Let's go. The offense coming through here against Chad Bettis too. All right, I'm liking this. Albert Almora, Carlos Correa to ground out. That's all right. It's 10-6 lead. What a playoff game. What a game for our lives. Yasiel Sierra allows a hit. Another hit. It's a walk. Bases are loaded. Single scores 2 runs. Another walk. Oh, man. Yasiel Sierra, what are you doing? Shea Simmons, get in here, my man. He gets a strikeout. He gets a fielder's choice. And he gets the flyout ended. Wow. What an inning from Shea Simmons. 10-8. Chris Bryant flies out. Strikeout. Rowdy Tellez will fly out as well. Which city do I live in? I am in Calgary area there, Ashveer. Calgary area. Keon Broxton against Shea Simmons. It's a strikeout. Takes a walk, does Sanchez. Sack bunt, and Arcia will ground out. So there's another inning that gets it going. Rennan, this inning, this thing, if we lose this game, we are eliminated. So it is life or death that we get as many runs as humanly possible this game. Tommy Wells strikes out. Ramon Santos, you're in there for a reason. He strikes out as well. And Aramis Garcia reaches on an error, which means Garrett Aker, chance to get this going, he will pop out. So now we have 2 innings to go. That means Edwin Diaz gets in here, and we're going to get Edwin Diaz going. You hate the Rangers? So do I. I hate them even more right now. It's a walk. It's a walk. And we got to get somebody else in there. Sam Sims, you're my 8th inning man. Show me why for a reason. It's a sack bunt. Drew Robinson flies out. Yaniel Perez strikes out. The lefty gets the righty. The reigning rookie of the year. And now we have a chance to put it away. Albert Almora gets the leadoff double. Fly out. He's to third. Chris Bryant grounds out. 13 watching Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who has a home run this game, ground out. Sam Sims, you're out. Every victory we have so far this year in this postseason run is all on Roberto Osuna. 12 hits apiece. Keon Broxton flies out. 13 of you guys. Ground out. Rodriguez. Yes, sir. We are going to Game 7 in the ALCS. Yasiel Sierra comes in, gets the job done. Albert Almora, 3 RBIs, 2 doubles. Roberto Osuna gets save number 6 of the postseason. Now, what I got to show you is some of the league leaders here. Almora has 14 hits. It's pretty much Texas and Toronto all the way in this series. I'm coming to Calgary for 5 days on Wednesday. Hope to see you. Well, I'm not really sure if I'll be in Calgary. I'm about 50 kilometers outside of Calgary, but never know. Drew Robinson, it's a man of guys who have triples. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leading the way with 4 homers. The RBIs go to Guerrero Jr. and Domingo Santana. Runs go to Guerrero and Domingo Santana. Garrett Aker with 5 as well. Garrett Aker, 9 stolen bases. This man himself, man alive, stealing bases, getting runs in on for us. Tommy Wells, base on balls. And then you see everybody else in the pitching rotation. Well, Hansel Robles, we have a bunch of guys who have gotten wins for us. It's been a total combined effort for everybody to win these games. Game 7, Marcus Stroman against Matt Moore. It's going to come down to whoever can get this job done. And is this ALDS or ALCS? This is ALCS. Game 7 to go to the World Series. We don't have a single pitcher who's ready to pitch this. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Marcus Stroman, you better be ready. Let's go. Albert Almora, he's tired. Everybody else kind of getting tired. Dwight Smith Jr., we're going to get him back in there. But I guess Matt Moore, we could throw... Who's Matt Moore? Is he a lefty? Yeah, you know what? Let's go get my man, Manny Delgado, in there. He's 0 for 3 in 3 at-bats. But we'll see what he can do for us. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the 2-hole against a lefty. Oh boy. Let's get this going. Pitch to Orlando Arcia. It's a ground out for Stroman, who's had 18 innings pitched. A record of 1-1, a whip of .75. It's a strikeout, and it's a ground out. 1 inning, down the drain for Texas. We are on this method. Albert Almora flies out. Guerrero Jr. grounds out, and Chris Bryant gets the job done. Let's go. Good job, Chris Bryant. Carlos Correa grounds out. That's all right. We're up 1-0. We are on track for this one. Domingo Santana singles. Jorge Soler flies out. Calhoun flies out. Drew Robinson, it's stolen pace for Domingo Santana. It's a single, but he's throwing out at the plate. Clutch play right there. Rowdy Tellez against the lefty. It's a fly out. Tellez faced too many lefties this playoffs. That's all the problem is. Tommy Wells grounds out. Garrett Aker triples. Garrett Aker, that's a nice little triple. Ramos Garcia pops out. We can't cash the run. Yaniel Perez, solo homer to tie it. He is the rookie of the year for a reason. Varsho strikes out. Ground out. Hasley grounds out as well. Texas has more hits. It's going to be a devastating time. Manny Delgado takes a walk. We're going to steal second with Delgado. It's a stolen base. I love stealing. Albert Almora grounds out. Guerrero Jr. singles. It's not singling home a run though. Chris Bryant singles home the run, and there we go. We're gold. Carlos Correa, chance against the lefty to cash a run. It's a fly out. Rowdy Tellez, fielder's choice, and that ends the inning. Playing the show right now. Awesome run. Awesome. Conforto against Stroman. It's ground out. Santana strikes out. Jorge Soler strikes out as well. All right, we're up against Matt Moore once again. Tommy Wells pops out. Garrett Aker strikes out, and Aramis Garcia gets out as well. Tough go, tough go, tough go. All right, let's go get this going. Texas lineup, Willie Calhoun takes a walk. Drew Robinson, double play, erase him. Good to go, good to go. Yaniel Perez flies out as well. So through 5, we are up 2-1. Manny Delgado strikes out. Albert Almora grounds out. It's tough. He's shutting us down. We have 4 hits, 2 runs, but he's shutting us down. Varsho strikes out Garcia. And single for Hasley. Fly out. Good to go. Okay, we're good. Good. I'm freaking out on the inside, boys. I don't know if you can tell. 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Chris Bryant gets another single. Out of B. And Carlos Correa takes a walk. So now Rowdy Tellez against lefty. Nobody out. I'm going to just bunt. It's a pop out. Felt like bunting with Tellez was probably the best option. Tommy Wells flies out, gets the man. Now Garrett Aker. Chance to cash the 3rd run of the game. It's a fielder's choice. Domingo Santana against Marcus Stroman. Single. It's double play, erase him. And Willie Calhoun gets the strikeout. Okay. We're moving to the bullpen after this inning because it'll be Sam Sims time. Ramos Garcia, pitching change. Hansel Robles strikes out Ramos Garcia. Manny Delgado gets a single. We're going to steal. Stolen base. That's another stolen base for Manny Delgado. I love stealing. It's worked out well. Albert Almora doubles home the run. And there you go. We lead 3-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounds out. Chris Bryant strikes out. That ends the inning. All right, 12 in here. We're going to the World Series if we can win this game. Shea Simmons. We're going to get Sam Sims to face the lefty. And then we're going to go matchup. Drew Robinson singles. Yaniel Perez, chance to tie it. He will double play. I trust Sam Sims that much. 3.2 innings pitched, a 1.09 whip. The numbers are deceiving on how much I trust him. Ground out. And now, you guys know what happens in the 9th when we bring out Roberto Osuna. Carlos Correa, pitching change. Joe Kelly, solo home run. Correa goes to seal it. Tellez, solo homer as well. Rampage, why are you sad? This is an important time for us to win. Tommy Wells singles. Garrett Aker, fielder's choice, will steal. Garrett Aker gets another stolen base. Swing away Ramos Garcia to 3rd. Manny Delgado singles home the run. We're up 6-1. And Albert Almora strikes out. So all of a sudden we're up 6-1. Sam Sims, this one's on you, my dude. Fly out. Single. We are World Series bound, boys. Yes, sir. The Blue Jays have won the American League Championship Series. Mickey, welcome in. And will be taking on the Dodgers in the World Series. Yes, sir. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers against the Toronto Blue Jays in the World Series. Oh, man. You guys ready? This is going to be insane. We win 6-1 on the back of Marcus Stroman. Thank you for the congrats, boys. It's going to be nutty. I'm going to text. I got to text people this. We're going a little while longer. Game 7, a fruitful one for us. Let's play an ad quickly so as I can recoup myself. I'm going to check Facebook notifications. There we go. 16 people liked my Facebook post. That's good. And let's go get it, boys. Let's go get Game 1 of the AL, or the World Series. It ain't even the AL anything anymore. Against the Dodgers. The Dodgers, Julio Urias. He's getting blown apart. Chris Archer, 647. Drew Smiley, their best pitcher, and Henry Owens hasn't seen gameplay time yet. Adam Liberatore, this bullpen kind of dusty. Honestly, you have 3 options to get to. And how's their lineup? What's the Dodgers lineup looking like? Tim Lucastro. Oh, man. Tommy Pham. We traded this guy away. We had Tommy Pham in this franchise mode in year number 2. We traded him at one point. You see, he was TOT. That's because he was on the Blue Jays and then traded from the Blue Jays. But those numbers, he put up as a member of the Toronto Blue Jays. 35 homers, 121 RBIs. Cody Bellinger, Rhys Hoskins, Josh. Oh no. You are kidding me here, boys. Former Blue Jays have the chance to ruin the Blue Jays in the postseason. Aledmys Diaz as well. He spent 2 seasons in Toronto, put up decent home run numbers, decent average numbers. It is the Toronto Cubs versus the Los Angeles Blue Jays. This is going to be absolutely crazy, and Mike Zunino as well. So hopefully we don't have to worry about him too much. Let's go get it, boys. Game number 1 in the World Series. Julio Urias versus Rico Encarnacion. That's not going to be the matchup because our pitchers are going to be fully rested, and it's going to be Rico Encarnacion. Never mind, my boys. We are going with Rico Encarnacion in Game 1. We'll go with Erasmo Ramirez in Game 2 if we must. We'll find out who can win the World Series. Rico Encarnacion. It's going to be Albert Almora against Julio Urias. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as well. Play ball. Tim LeCastro against Rico Encarnacion. He gets a flyout, so he has a 2.0 ERA in 9 innings pitched in the postseason. Tommy Pham walks. Cody Bellinger flies out. Rhys Hoskins pops out. We are through 1. That's 1 of 4. Albert Almora pops out. Ground out. Bryant walks. Carlos Correa, two home runs, 3 RBIs. He flies out. So it's clean innings. We're just going to keep it going. Elimas Diaz, double play, eliminates him. Eliminates him there. Randy Tellez flies out. Tommy Wells singles. Now Tommy Wells has a lot of stolen bases. Garrett Aker pops out. Aramis Garcia is doing good. Is this your first time in the World Series with your Blue Jays franchise mode? Boys, you better believe it. Mickey, yes sir it is. Aramis Garcia doubles homer run. We lead in Game 1 of the World Series on Julio Urias. Yes sir. Dwight Smith Jr. grounds out. That's alright. Alex Verdugo singles. Mike Zunino singles. Tim LeCastro loads the bases. It's a fielder's choice. Eliminates 1. Double. Scores 2. Runners thrown out. They lead 2-1. And it's a flyout. That's okay. 2 runs in. We're not worried. Albert Almora grounds out. Guerrero Jr. grounds out. Chris Bryant. 3 straight groundouts. What a rough inning. Josh Donaldson, chance to haunt us. 0 for 1. Strikes out. That's the most pivotal strikeout. We cannot allow Josh Donaldson to haunt us here. Yasiel Puig walks. Diaz, stolen base. Diaz flies out. Verdugo flies out as well. We're good. We're good. Urias allows a single to Carlos Correa. Tellez, double play ends it. And ground out for Tommy Wells. Mike Zunino flies out. Tim LeCastro reaches on an error. Tommy Wells strikes out. Let's go. Let's go get it. Garrett Aker flies out. Strikeout. Dwight Smith Jr. grounds out as well. So Rhys Hoskins now a chance to do some damage. He grounds out. Josh Donaldson pops out. Yasiel Puig doubles. Diaz grounds out. So far, the ex-Blue Jays have not cost us. Albert Almora singles. That's huge. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fielder's choice. Chris Bryant singles. Now Carlos Correa. 268 batting average and 41 at-bats. He needs to do something here. Takes a walk. Rowdy Tellez. Man, I wish I had a right-handed first baseman on the bench. He will ground out. 1 run scores to tie it, though. That's huge. Tommy Wells, get the job done here, bud. Walk. Garrett Aker. Weird spot for him in the lineup. He will double home all 3 runs. Garrett Aker. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do it. We're up 5-2. Aramis Garcia pitching change. Brad Peacock comes in. It's a walk. Now, strikeout for Dwight Smith Jr. Rico Encarnacion. It's the 7th inning. We'll go to a pitching change and get Edwin Diaz in here. He'll pitch a flyout. He'll get a single to Zunino. LeCastro grounds out, and we're going to pick off at first. Pick off at first. Pick off at first. Nothing happening. Ground out ends the inning. Albert Almora hit by a pitch. Huge. Error for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now Chris Bryant, chance to single home run. Runner gets thrown out at the plate. That could be a turning point. Carlos Correa grounds out. Now Rowdy Tellez against a lefty or a righty, whatever. Tommy Wells. How about this? Tommy Wells, 286 batting average. He will fielder's choice to end the inning. That's a tough one. Nick Peary, welcome to the Dolynny TV crew. Thank you for joining. 5993 guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We are so close to 6,000 subscribers tonight. Let's get it. Edwin Diaz strikes him out. Single. Okay, that means it's time for Shea Simmons to get in here. .33. .33. Yeah. Fly out. Yasiel Puig pops out, and we are getting into territory of Roberto Osuna. Garrett Aker, pitching change. Libator comes on. Ground out. Ramos Garcia strikes out, and Dwight Smith Jr. will go to a pinch hitter in Manny Delgado, who's got a .333 batting average. He takes a walk. Albert Almora, we're going to steal second. That's a huge run at second base. Albert Almora singles home the run, 6-2. Yes, sir. The Blue Jays have secured game one. You don't need 6,000. I know. I need to get close, but first 6,000 is the first task. Running first task. Albert Almora against Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitching change. Ross Stripling. It's a fielder's choice. Ends the inning. Shea Simmons. You know what? You get the chance here to pitch one more batter. Yes, sir. 4 innings clean. And now it's a chance for Shea Simmons. Or Sam Sims. Pardon me. Sam Sims. Always get in here. He gives up a single. It's a strikeout. And Tim Lucastro ends the inning. Rico Encarnacion starts game one. It's a weird inning for him, but he gets the job done. 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. And he is your winning pitcher in game one of the World Series. We're going up to game number 2 at home against the Dodgers. We've got home series advantage. It's Erasmo Ramirez against Chris Archer. I don't think we're doing that, though. So we're going to go and get, Marcus Stroman. Sorry, boys. Pants are a little tight. Erasmo Ramirez, he's got to be our option. We don't have our best pitchers available early in the series. That is costly. But Garrett Aker back at the start of the lineup. He keeps growing. 91, he's down to a 91 from a 93. That's unfortunate. He'll be fine. LeCastro against Erasmo Ramirez. He got hit around. We know what happened. We know the story. He strikes out the first man he faces. Tommy Pham singles. Cody Bellinger flies out. And Rhys Hoskin 2-run home run. And right out of the stretch, Erasmo Ramirez is behind the gun. It's costly. Garrett Aker, though, 10 stolen bases, 5 RBIs, 283 batting average. Gets a board, will steal second. It's a stolen base. Do we steal third? Yes, we do. And how about that? Garrett Aker, more stolen bases. Albert Almora singles homer run. Huge. Massive. Guys, we are doing it. Carlos Correa flies out. Chris Bryant strikes out. Rowdy Tellez against Chris Archer. It's a single. Now Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's all of a sudden gone cold, batting .238, needs a big hit here. He strikes out. Couldn't clutch it quite in the first inning, but we had a good first inning. Yasiel Puig, Lemus Diaz, Verdugo all go down. Okay, back to bat. Chris Archer gets fly out. Dwight Smith Jr. strikes out, and Ramos Garcia singles, so that turns it over to Garrett Aker. Number 1 fan, thank you, Nick. Appreciate your support, my man. Garrett Aker grounds out. So that brings up Mike Zunino, who you see his stats are terrible, but he keeps playing baseball anywhere. Flies out. LeCastro grounds out. And Todos, welcome in, my man. Welcome in. Todos, hope you enjoy. We're in the World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. We lead 1-0. Tommy Pham strikes out. It's now Albert Almora trying to carry us on. Carlos Correa singles home. I thought he singled him home. He's only into third. Chris Bryant, swing. It's a walk for Rowdy Tellez. This is the biggest, most impactful at bat of the entire World Series right here. Swing, and it's a strikeout, so that brings up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in a double play situation. He strikes out. Tommy Pham strikes out. Stupid. Come on, boys. You got to get that job done. Cody Bellinger strikes out. Rhys Hoskins, solo homer. It's 3-1. That is costly. That is absolutely costly, boys. Josh Donaldson doubles. Yasiel Puig reaches on an error. Strikeout. And Erasmo Ramirez allows another single. So that's enough of that. I've had enough of that. We're going to Joe Biagini. We're going to give up a single 2-run score. A single gets another man around, and it's a ground out. So all of a sudden, we're down 5-1. This game getting away from us. It's a double, though, for Dwight Smith Jr. to lead off the 4th inning. Ramos Garcia grounds out, Garrett Aker grounds out, and Albert Almora pops out. We're right back to this old trick. Joe Biagini gets the walk, single, and this just ain't going to work, so we have to go to Yasiel Sierra, who hopefully can do the job. He allows a single. It's a fly out. It's a sac fly, and Verdugo doubles home another run. And this one just not going our way. 8-1 in the 5th inning. We are getting blown out. Carlos Correa flies out. Chris Bryant grounds out. And Rowdy Tellez flies out as well. So game 1 of the World Series getting messy. Tim Lucastro grounds out. Tommy Pham strikes out. And Yasiel Sierra allows a walk to Cody Bellinger. Rhys Hoskins flies out. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, boys. This one getting to be messy as hell. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. gets a single. Tommy Wells doubles home run. Suddenly it's 8-2. Okay, suddenly we're right back to it. And Dwight Smith Jr. will triple home run. It's 8-3. Nobody out. Man at third. Ramos Garcia grounds out. Garrett Akers strikes out. And Albert Almora singles home another run. It's 8-4. Okay, we have a chance here. We have a huge, huge chance, boys. We can get this done. We can get this done. Swing, Carlos Correa. Can't go there, but that's all right. We're only down by 4 now. Huge inning. Huge rally inning. Strikeout. Ground out. Double for Diaz. Verdugo gets hit by a pitch. Zunino pops out. So now Chris Archer into the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be a pitching change. They'll bring on Ross Stripling. Chris Bryant's going to double. Rowdy Tellez, he's going to single. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. strikes out. He has just gone cold at the wrong time. Tommy Wells double play to end the inning, and that costs us right there. 100%. Tim LeCastro strikes out. Single. Stolen base for Tommy Pham. Ground out, and Rhys Hoskins singles. Josh Donaldson strikes out. We have 2 innings to perform. Dwight Smith Jr. against Andrew Libator, or Adam Libator, however you say it. Manny Delgado coming in. 6 at-bats. He'll swing away. He'll ground out. Ramos Garcia pops out, and Garrett Aker will fly out. So it's all going to have to come down to the bottom of the 9th inning if we want to win this one. Yasiel Sierra will pitching change and get Danny Barnes in here. He'll fly out the first man he faces, get a fly out again, and Verdugo pops out. So now you get the big bats. Almora Jr., Correa, Bryant, Tellez, and Guerrero Jr. It's a pitching change to Brad Peacock. It's a walk for Almora Jr., Carlos Correa, fielder's choice. Chris Bryant singles. And now, Rowdy Tellez, you need to take a walk or a 3-run shot right here. Pitching change to Kenley Jensen. Strikeout, Guerrero Jr. Singles. Bases are loaded for Tommy Wells. Now, here's the thing. I've got a Logan Wormuth on the bench who's a right-handed bat. But Tommy Wells is the much better option here. 73 contact, 52 power. Swing away. Let's get this done. The Dodgers have defeated the Blue Jays 8-4. That sucks. 2 home runs for Rhys Hoskins. We lose game 2, and now, yes, I know we have home field advantage, but we have to go 3 straight in LA. At least we get our big guns back in the rotation, boys. I'm going to play the quick manage game once again at Dodger Stadium, and we can go James Paxton or Marcus Stroman. I'm going to go with Marcus Stroman. He's pitched better. Garrett Aker, Tommy Wells at second base. There, that's a weird spot for him. I'm going to get Albert, you know what, I'm going to go with Guerrero Jr. up there. He's in right field. So we have guys on the bench. We have Logan Wormuth. We have guys we're going to have to turn to off the bench. Guerrero Jr.'s in right field. Keep that in mind. We could have an error out there. Who knows? Let's go get this. Let's go get a World Series victory, game 3. Garrett Aker against Mark Blake. He will strike out. So Mark Blake's been good. Guerrero Jr. singles, so he breaks the cold snap. That's huge. Carlos Correa flies out. Chris Bryant flies out as well. We at least got 1 hit. Strikeout for Stroman. Ground out. And a double to Bellinger. Rhys Hoskins takes a walk. Josh Donaldson grounds out to end it. Thank goodness Josh Donaldson can't do anything this postseason run. Rowdy Tellez flies out. Almora Jr. and Tommy Wells all done. All done like that. Yasiel Puig takes a walk. Diaz singles. Zunino strikes out. Blake, sack bunt. LeCastro singles home 2 runs. You knew it was coming. 94 subscribers. Thank you to whoever just tuned in and subscribed. Very much so appreciated. Cody Bellinger strikes out. And Mark Blake, that sack bunt was very important. Ramos Garcia, yes sir, good time for his first home run in the playoffs. Marcus Stroman in the bottom of the 3rd inning. He will ground out. Garrett Aker, solo homer. Yes! Garrett Aker, good time for your first home run. We are tied. Top of the 3rd, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. walks. Carlos Correa strikes out. Chris Bryant flies out, but we tied up. In the zone, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it, my man. Marcus Stroman strikes out a man. Singles Josh Donaldson. Double play erase them. We are good to go. I need water. All right, boys. Game 3. decides who takes the lead in Los Angeles. Rowdy Tellez triples. That's his second triple of the postseason. Albert Almora singles home the run. We lead 3-2. Tommy Wells, sack bunt. Good job, Tommy. Good job. Ramos Garcia walks. Now Marcus Stroman, we're going to have to bunt with him. He sack bunts. And this gives Garrett Aker a chance to get another two RBIs. It's a double for Garrett Aker. Now we lead 5-2. I like this. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounds out. He couldn't stay hot. That's okay. Livmis Diaz flies out. Mike Zunino strikes out. Mark Blake singles. And Tim LaCastro, fielder's choice, ends it. Thank goodness. Carlos Correa, now 0 for 2. 0 for 3. Chris Bryant doubles. Rowdy Tellez, chance to do it. He cannot triple home a run. Albert Almora flies out, and we are going to the bottom of the fifth. Single. Fly out. Rhys Hoskins pops out, and Josh Donaldson grounds out. We are dealing with Marcus Stroman. Tommy Wells against Brad Peacock. Aramis Garcia walks. Marcus Stroman. It's a tough call. I think we bunt with him, and we sack bunt a guy to second base. Garrett Aker, a chance to knock in another run. He's had 3 RBIs. He strikes out. That's an unfortunate time for him. Fly out. Livmis Diaz flies out, and Mike Zunino singles. Brad Peacock, pinch hitter. Ramiel Tapia strikes out as well. So we get the job done now. It's Ramiel Tapia. It'll be a pitching change to Ross Stripling, obviously. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. takes the walk. Carlos Correa lines out. Chris Bryant strikes out. Rowdy Tellez, 220 batting average. You need a home run here. Pitching change to Andrew Liberatore. It's a strikeout, and they have just pitched effectively to Rowdy Tellez. We'll go to the pitching change and get Edwin Diaz in here. Diaz, you can do your job. So walk, strikeout, stolen base to LaCastro, walk, pop out. Donaldson, chance to haunt us, strikes out. Yes, sir. We are shutting down Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 4, but it was only a single. Albert Almora strikes out. Tommy Wells flies out, and it's ground out as well for the next man. Edwin Diaz, we don't need you here. We need Sam Sims to face Diaz, Puig, Diaz. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go Shea Simmons because he's the righty. Let's go Shea Simmons, shall we? Solo homer for Yasiel Puig. It doesn't pay off. Strikeout. Zunino strikes out. Andrew Liberatore. They'll pinch hit to Tommy Pham. He'll strike out. Shea Simmons. Shaky, but steady, if you know what I mean. And we will go to a pinch hitter here. Manny Delgado. It will be Ramon Santos. He's 1 for 4 with an RBI. Swing, pitching change to Yimi Garcia. It's a ground out. Garrett Aker singles. So that means steal second with Garrett Aker. Steal third with Garrett Aker. He gets caught stealing. That's unfortunate. Guerrero Jr. grounds out. And the Blue Jays have a position player on the mound, which means we have to pitching change to our closer. The man we owe this playoff journey to 100%. And are we back? Are we back? Okay, I don't know what just happened there, boys. I think we're back. Hope we're back. And I think we are back. Perfect. Okay. Let me know if you guys are back. We are resumed. Let me know if you just lost us for a second there. Roberto Osuna against Tim LaCastro gets the pitch out, and Cody Bellinger grounds out, and we take the 2-1 series lead. Sorry for losing you boys there. Don't know what happened. The internet kind of crapped out for a second. That's all right. Home run, 3 RBIs, double, and a stolen base for the 3 for 5 Garrett Aker. And we win game 1 in LA. That is huge. So we are on our way to a World Series championship. Marcus Stroman scheduled to pitch this game. Unfortunately, that will mean we have to go to James Paxton. Actually, we can go Rico Encarnacion. And I think I'm going to go Rico Encarnacion again. Because that leaves us, if we get the victory, that leaves us with a chance. And if not, either way, it's next up for the man himself, James Paxton. Boys, I'm scared for this one, but we're going to do it anyway. Garrett Aker against Drew Smiley. He will fly out. Guerrero Jr. strikes out, and it's going to be Carlos Correa doubling. And now that gives a chance for Chris Bryant, 375 batting average. He will strike out. That sucks. Tim LaCastro against Rico Encarnacion. Fielder's choice from Verdugo eliminated him. Cody Bellinger stolen base, ground out, and Rhys Hoskins grounds out. It's 1 hit apiece. Okay. Let's go get this over with, shall we? The epic journey that has been. Started with a Cougs raid. All of a sudden now, we're late into it. We're in game 4. We're up 2-1. Albert Almora doubles. Ronnie Tellez walks. Ramos Garcia strikes out. That's alright. Tommy Wells flies out. Enrico Encarnacion, maybe he can be the hero. He grounds into a fielder's choice pretty quick. Josh Donaldson, 2 homers, 3 RBIs, 271. He grounds out as well. Good to see. Yasiel Puig walks. Libmas Diaz singles. Mike Zunino double play eliminates him. We are good there. Garrett Aker singles. So it's Steele second base with Garrett Aker. Now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. top of the 3rd. Nobody out. Let's get those Let's Go Blue Jays chants going. Guerrero Jr. singles home the run. We lead 1-0, boys. Yes, sir. Carlos Correa double play eliminates him. Chris Bryant flies out. It's all right. We're good to go. Rico Encarnacion grounds out. Walk to LeCastro. Strikeout. Pick off at first. Cody Bellinger singles. Rhys Hoskins, fielder's choice, ends the inning. Yes, sir. Albert Almora, let's go, boys. Tellez, nope. Garcia, nope. It's all right. Josh Donaldson walks. Puig pops out. Diaz 2-run homer. And talk about former Blue Jays haunting us. That one right there is costly. Mike Zunino flies out. And now Drew Smiley will ground out, so that's huge. Tommy Wells grounds out. Rico Encarnacion takes a walk. Rico, my man. And we will hit and run. And Garrett Aker gets a run scored with a hit and run from first base. Garrett Aker, the big time man doing his job. He steals another base right there. It's almost too easy. Tommy Wells, who's that? He's 0 for 1. 0 for 2, actually. How about Vladimir Guerrero Jr.? He's 1 for 2. That's whose spot he took in the lineup. Ground out, and now Carlos Correa cashes 2 with a 2-run shot. 4 runs on the board, 3 in this inning alone. Boys, I can smell the World Series. We just got to clutch this game and then the next one. Chris Bryant grounds out. Rico, ground out, single, 2-run homer, ties it. Rico. What are you doing, my man? Pitch to Rhys Hoskins is a flyout, and it's a flyout of Josh Donaldson as well. So we get going a 4-4 game. Tyler Duffy on. Randy Tellez singles. Ramos Garcia 2-run homer, and now he's picking up the RBIs. 6-4. Tommy Wells walks, and now we can pinch hit to a man I know as Ramon Santos. 200 batting average. It's a strikeout of him. Garrett Aker singles. We'll steal all, and it's caught stealing, and we have a position player on the mound. I thought it was worth the risk, but it wasn't. Pitching change. That means we go to Danny Barnes, the real only option here. He will give up a solo homer to Yasiel Puig, who is starting to haunt our nightmares. Libmas Diaz, strikeout. Tyler Duffy, it's pinch hitter for Ramil Tapia, who grounds out. And 70 guys going to watch us take a 3-1 series lead here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. against Ross Stripling gets the single. Carlos Correa walks. Chris Bryant walks. Now Almora Jr., who has 2 homers, 11 RBIs, bases loaded, nobody out. He singles home 2 runs. Massive. Rodney Tellez against a righty. Pitching change to Brad Peacock. It's a pop-out. Ramos Garcia flies out. And Tommy Wells. 3-run homer for Tommy Wells. We lead 11-5. I am still alive. Clem, you betcha. We are alive in the playoffs. Danny Barnes getting pinch hit for here. It will be to Dwight Smith Jr. Actually, you know what? We'll give Logan Warmworth an at-bat. He will strike out. That's all right. Pitching change to actually Shea Simmons is probably the man I want to go to. Right here on righty. It's a strikeout. Verdugo strikes out. Bellinger doubles. That's all right. I'm not concerned. It's a single. Josh Donaldson singles home run. Yasiel Puig grounds out. The only thing that matters is the Twins beat the Blue Jays. Well, you know what? Don't tell me that, because the Blue Jays are about to beat the Dodgers for the World Series. Garrett Aker, pitching change. Carson Smith, single. Garrett Aker aboard 4 for 5. He has another stolen base. It's ridiculous at this point. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounds out. Carlos Correa grounds out. Chris Bryant grounds out. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Libmas Diaz grounds out. Mike Zunino grounds out. Carson Smith, they're going to go to the pinch hitter. It's Tommy Pham. He will strike out 2 strong innings for Shea Simmons. Albert Almora, pitching change to Adam Libator, pardon me. Rowdy Tellez grounds out. Aramis Garcia takes the walk. Tommy Wells, 255, takes a walk. And now, pinch hitter. We get to go to Manny Delgado. 7 at-bats, 1 RBI, 3 stolen bases, swing and a strikeout. And we have a pitching change, not pinch hitter, coming up here. And I'm going to go to Joe Biagini. I'm going to show face with him. 9 1/3 innings pitched. He reaches in on an error, does LeCastro. It's a strikeout. Cody Bellinger walks. Rhys Hoskins strikes out. Josh Donaldson flies out. And just like that, Carlos Correa, your player of the game. Boys, tell everybody you know. Get in the stream. Let's go. Get in the stream. We are 1 win away from the World Series. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. We are 1 win away from the World Series, if you can believe that right now. I can't believe it. Can you? Can you? Can I? No, I can't. Let's go get to it. Let's go see if we can get going here, boys. In LA, chance to do it after losing one on home turf. James Paxton going to be our man to win it. He seems to be the guy who could do it. You're only 6 subs away too, I know. We need to get everyone in there. Everybody, tell everybody, the Blue Jays are about to win the World Series. It's Henry Owens in Game 5 for the Los Angeles Dodgers, 79 overall. Series on the line. Clem, I'm going to save it. I have taken it all the way. I'm going to take the glory on this one. James Paxton, let's go. Everybody's tired. Let's get it done. Garrett Aker, Tommy Wells, Carlos Correa, Chris Bryant, Albert Almora Jr., James Paxton, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Let's go, boys. Let's go. 9-9-5. Thank you so much. Garrett Aker. Clem, I will get you in for the 9th inning. You can call off Roberto Osuna when we get the last out. Garrett Aker doubles to lead it off. That is the way we need to start. Tommy Wells flies out. Carlos Correa doubles, homer run. We lead 1-0. Boys, the journey is almost complete. Chris Bryant flies out, moves the man. Albert Almora grounds out. Okay, that's all right. Tim LeCastro strikes out. Tommy Pham flies out. Cody Bellinger singles. Josh Donaldson strikes out. Yes, sir. Let's keep it going. Rowdy Tellez grounds out. Aramis Garcia grounds out. And it's ground out for Vladdy G Daddy as well. Jed Jarocco flies out. Puig, McCann. We are clean. We are clean through. James Paxton flies out. Garrett Aker. Tommy Wells. I am shaking, boys. This is going crazy. There goes the no-hitter, no doubt. Raimel Tapia. Henry Owens, Tim LeCastro doubles, Tommy Pham pops out. We are so dang close, 6 innings away. Carlos Correa singles. Chris Bryant strikes out. Albert Almora reaches on an error. Rowdy Tellez, lefty on lefty clearing, moves up the runners. So that leaves Aramis Garcia, doubles home 2 runs. 3-0 lead for Toronto. Vladdy G Daddy walks. James Paxton, swing away, my dude. You strike out, that's okay. James Paxton gets a strikeout. Josh Donaldson strikes out as well. Jed Jarocco grounds out. Okay. Garrett Aker flies out. Tommy Wells singles. We're going to steal second with Tommy Wells. It's a stolen base with 1 away in the top half of the 5th. Carlos Correa doubles home the run. And it's a 4-0 lead for Toronto. We are too much for Henry Owens. Chris Bryant grounds out. Albert Almora pops out. And we are through 5 at-bats. What difficulty is this? It doesn't matter the difficulty. It's all simulation-based, Clem, so the difficulty has nothing to do with it. James Paxton strikes that man out, gets a strikeout there, and Raimel Tapia singles. Pinch hitter Alex Verdugo, he will single. Tim LeCastro grounds out, and we are on our way. Rowdy Tellez, pitching change. Tyler Duffy, he singles. Aramis Garcia, fielder's choice. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and now it's up to James Paxton. I ain't taking him out. He's walking us through it. Garrett Aker strikes out as well. Looks like rookie, doesn't it? But we've lost a couple of heartbreaking games already too. Tommy Pham grounds out. Cody Bellinger, Josh Donaldson strikes out. Boys, we are 5 subs away from 6,000. And you know what? Tommy Wells is a home run away from a 5-0 lead in the top half of the 7th of Game 5, a 3-1 series lead in the World Series for the Toronto Blue Jays. He singles. Carlos Correa singles. Chris Bryant, fielder's choice. Albert Almora singles home run. It's a 5-0 lead. Rowdy Tellez against Tyler Duffy flies out. Aramis Garcia grounds out. Clem, get into Discord, my dude. Get into Discord. Jed Jiroko. Yasiel Puig triples. It's a sac fly. It's 5-1. Ramiel Tapia singles. Tyler Duffy. Chris Davis, pinch hitter. He ends up striking out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitching change. I can't even keep my words straight anymore. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. strikes out. James Paxton swings. He strikes out. Garrett Aker, chance to do it. He'll steal another bag, and that is huge. Garrett Aker doing his job. Steal another base. He's caught stealing. I don't care. It's James Paxton for the complete game here. Tommy Pham singles home run, and that gets it too close for comfort to me. Holy crap, you friggin' made it. Charlie, we're about to friggin' win it right here. Sam Sims, come on in, my dude. Against Cody Bellinger. It's a strikeout. Josh Donaldson doubles home run. Jed Jiroko double play. That ends the inning. Roberto Osuna set up for the save. Tommy Wells grounds out. Carlos Correa strikes out. Chris Bryant flies out. So now it all comes down to this. I'm going to get Clem Hawks in here. And we are going to go to Discord. Let's go. Discord right here. Open up Discord. He should be in there. Clem, I hope you're in Discord right now. If not, get in there. Let's go. So we can see it. You betcha we're going to see it. Clem, my man, are you in there? Clem.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to turn you up. Talk to the audience.
Well, I can't see the game, but I'm here.
You can't see the game. What do you mean?
I'm in Discord. I can't see the game.
Okay, well, get into the game. Go to the YouTube chat.
Your game.
Yeah, go to the YouTube chat. All right, here we go. Here we go, boys.
All right.
We're going to get Roberto Osuna in here, and he's going to get the first 2 outs of the inning, and then we're going to go in for the World Series clinching pitch. All right? Roberto Osuna gives up a single. Yasiel Puig at first. It's a fly out. Okay, this is too close for comfort. Now we can roll a double play. We're entering the game. Once in game, you can launch quick pitch from the pause menu. Shall we go?
Uh-oh, home run ties it.
Home run ties it. If not, everything is good. It's the Toronto Blue Jays 3-1 series lead. The LA Dodgers, not much of a damage. All right, Clem. You can carry it away. I'll let you know which pitches I select with Roberto Osuna in the bottom of the ninth, or top of the 9th. 5-3 lead. Ramiel Tapia 2 for 3. Clem, you've got the rest of it. Clem, you there? Clem? Clem, are you saying anything?
Hello.
You need to be talking.
Here's the pitch. And it's a slurve for a strike. Foul ball. The next pitch by Osuna. It's good contact. Or good pitch selection, I should say. Up and in. Fastball. Swing and miss. And the third pitch. A foul ball staying alive. Here comes another slurve inside, inside the runner. It was actually a cutter, and he struck him out.
All right, the changeup.
The Blue Jays are 1 out away. Here is Hoskins at the plate. A slurve just missing on the bottom. 1-0, now 2-0 with a changeup. Do not want to lose Hoskins here. A fastball up and inside, 2-1. Hoskins represents the tying run. A cutter down the middle, 2-2. Hoskins is down to his last strike.
Going with the slurve outside. Clem, take it away.
Here comes Ozuna, looking to finish it. And the pitch, outside, 3-2. He's got to challenge Hoskins here. The tying run is at the plate. Tim Locastio on deck. Here we go, inside fastball's got to challenge him. Misses the spot, it's walked. Hoskins draws a walk and the winning run is at the plate. The Blue Jays still lead 5-3. A changeup swung on for the first strike. 0-1. Another mislocation by Ozuna, but a swing and a miss. 0-2. Again, the Dodgers down to their last strike. And here's the final pitch. Up and inside. Just missing the inside corner. Looks like Ozuna's going to go back to it on the 1-2, and they struck him out. The Blue Jays win the World Series. Ozuna closes it out. It is over. A dog pile in center field. The Blue Jays have done it. In 5 games, a 4-1 victory. The Blue Jays are your World Series champions.
Boys, we friggin' did it. We friggin' did it. 2 hours, 11 minutes later, we friggin' did it, boys. You guys are beauty. The 11 of you who are here to see this trophy presentation. Albert Almora Jr. as he crept in on the strikeout, happier than hell. We pulled off the World Series championship. No doubt about it. Unreal. The Blue Jays World Series champions in year number 5 of our franchise mode. The 2022 World Series champions, your Toronto Blue Jays. There you be, boys. Roberto Osuna gets the save. The call was legendary from Brent Clemhawks himself. And we are off to the off-season live stream coming up tomorrow, the next day, sometime later. Carlos Correa, the hero of the game, 4 for 5, 2 doubles, and 2 RBIs. Boys, it's poetic. Roberto Osuna gets his 8th save. James Paxton gets the victory. We give up 3 runs all game. Henry Owens blows the game for the Dodgers. And the Blue Jays have won the World Series. If you didn't already know, the Blue Jays won it. We had the go-ahead run, the winning run, and we were able to seal it. The lineup, Garrett Aker, 348, Albert Almora, 359, 300 for Correa, Chris Bryant, 316, 220. Rowdy Tellez was a black hole in the postseason, and we got it done. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 263, Tommy Wells, 269, Dwight Smith Jr., 133, Aramis Garcia, 269. Pitching rotation, 261, 501, 320, 491. We didn't even use Sean Reed Foley once. He's not a true World Series champion. 261, 450, 12, 000 across the board for Edwin Diaz. 257, 135, and Roberto Osuna, 129 ERA, 8 saves, 7 innings pitched. The man was beautiful. League leaders, the batting average, well, that went to the Boston Red Sox. The hits, that went to the Toronto Blue Jays all day long. Look at our hit parade. Garrett Aker, 2-3 in the hit column. 17 stolen bases. The at-bats went our way the entire playoffs long. Carlos Correa, 6 doubles. Albert Almora, 6 doubles. 2 triples for Rowdy Tellez. Yes, part of those 220 batting average. 4 home runs, the most home runs. It was Seager and Mookie Betts, Yasiel Puig, Cody Bellinger, the only other 4 guys with more. Albert Almora Jr., Garrett Aker, the most runs, the most stolen bases, the most base on balls went to Tommy Wells. The pitching wins, Rico Encarnacion, James Paxton, Marcus Stroman. Roberto Osuna by clear and far, 8 saves. Kenley Jensen had 5. and nobody had shutouts. Marcus Stroman, 26 strikeouts. James Paxton, 23. We were a strikeout machine. Complete games, innings pitched, went to the Blue Jays' way. Walks allowed, whip went all the way. Pitching war, how about that? Marcus Stroman 1.0, we were dominant. Batting war 1.0, 0.9, 0.7, 0.6, deadly. And now, boys, this is what you came for. The awards, the playoff MVP is Albert Almora Jr., the World Series MVP with 1 home run, 7 RBIs, a .458 batting average. I said it when we drafted him. In episode 4, I believe it was, Garrett Aker, the 2022 World Series MVP. If he wants to get paid, he's damn well going to get paid. 22 years old, the World Series MVP. Your playoff postseason MVP, Albert Almora Jr. Absolutely deadly. Let's go. Made it in. Cole, I don't think you need to see anything more other than the Toronto Blue Jays are your World Series champions in 2022. Like I said, well, it's pretty simple. Garrett Aker, the World Series MVP. And the postseason MVP from the National League is Cody Bellinger. From the American League, it is Albert Almora Jr. Cole, yes, I am so close. 595. Cougs raid was unreal. Guys, I'm going to head out before I start crying. This was poetic. You guys rock. Cole, thank you for tuning in last second. We will catch you guys, as always, in the next one.